in my shoes for some robbing. You playing Batman, Fetty's the robber. I got a Glock in my arm. Hey, 17 shots, no 38.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kissed your lips, make you grip your teeth with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Talking about life on sip, yeah, you know you love to fight, and I say shit I don't mean, but I'm still gonna wake up on you and me. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet.
Let's get it on. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, bring it back. Yeah. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. New York, let's get it on.
Sicker than your average. I'm a twist cabbage on instinct. It's okay. Stink pink haters. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. Hit the head right. Biggie there every night. Papa been school since days of under rules. Never lose. Never choose to. Bruise cool too. Do something to us. Talk to us. Talk to us. Wanna do us. Screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze free at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Recently, Fred ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. If who want it, if you on it, that Brooklyn book is sweet on it.
So don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty, it ain't even summertime. You know I'm missing that dance in my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of the wine. I keep my cool.
Take that, rewind it back.
I swear 2 minutes ago that bottle.
Lil John got the beat to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back.
Just tears with water down this road.
Booty go.
On my side of town, that no fun feeling comes to my door. Whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for two, way back where I belong. Like a losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, it's always through me for the lonely. So watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon.
DJ Insane.
Good morning, American.
Is this the show?
Well, this is the show. This is the show.
Today is National All or Nothing Day.
All or nothing. All or nothing.
All or nothing. All right, double or nothing? No,
That's not it.
No, that's not it. Not it.
All or nothing. All or nothing.
You ready to get this thing going?
I'm in. All or nothing.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's showtime.
Oh, yeah. Pump up the jam. It is Friday, July 26th, 2024. Welcome to it. I'm Andrew Z. Kelly Latz, Princess of Property from Howard Henry Realty, K2 Fairness, Renee are good. Down from the east side. There we go. Brittany Gibbons is here from the Family Road Trip Trivia Podcast. You can download the latest episode. Are we doing trivia today? Are we doing trivia today?
I'm kidding. I bring trivia every time.
I'm kidding. I bring trivia every time and we never do it.
You mean you're not prepared?
Do you mean you're not prepared today? I always do trivia, but don't tease me with like one trivia.
She's a good time. Like,
Yeah.
I hear that everywhere you go, you're just waiting for people to say, "Can we do trivia?" And you just bust it out. And
I have trivia.
It's me. It's me.
It's me. I'm always
the
waiting
problem.
for trivia.
You're the problem. It's you, Renee. Oh man, what is going on? It is Friday, which is a good thing. Stephen B. Hardy. I don't know where Stephen is. I'm getting kind of worried because a couple days ago, my mom had to go to the airport today, and her plane leaves at like now 6 a.m. and she didn't have anyone to take her to the airport. So I'm like, Stephen, hey, you want to take my mom to the airport? He says, sure. I'm like, you got to pick her up at 3 a.m. And he's like, okay. And then he was at the strip club last night. So I'm like, what is going on? But I woke up and they were on their way. And he dropped her off at the gate at like, I'm guessing like 4:30. So he should have been back like 5:30. And here it is 6:10. I don't know where Stephen is.
Probably went home and went back to bed.
You think so?
That's what I would have done.
Where's your dedication to the show?
That's an early morning, man. I'd be exhausted after that drive.
So I don't know. I'm kind of worried about him, I guess, a little bit. Let's call him real quick.
I better hope he doesn't cuss when he wakes up.
We should have been waiting for hours. Wait for hours.
Oh, unless maybe he went straight home.
Oh, unless maybe he went straight home.
No.
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe he said
maybe I get him.
maybe I get him one chance. I either get him for airport or I get him for radio. He didn't tell me that though. If I would have known that, I would have got her another ride, and I would, I didn't know I get an either or with Stephen today.
Now you have to do Facebook Live too.
Oh man, let me make sure it's on. We're good. Yeah, I didn't know I get him 3 hours a day, period. So if I take those 3 hours, then he doesn't get his 3 hours on the air. Anyway, happy Aunt and Uncle Day. That is today, where we celebrate all aunts and uncles. Brittany, who's your favorite aunt and uncle?
Oh my gosh. All of them?
No. Who's your favorite?
I don't know.
Okay. Kelly, who's your favorite aunt and uncle?
I have two.
Okay.
I have my Aunt Charlotte and my Aunt Brenda.
Oh, why Aunt Charlotte?
Aunt Charlotte, honestly, she was like that aunt that just loved you up, like loved you up. And she also was our picture taker, and now I am.
No.
We were all annoyed with her, and now everybody in the family's annoyed with me.
I know it. We do get annoyed because the person that wants to gather everyone to take the picture, like my mom is that person. We get annoyed, but in 10 years, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad you. Can you imagine not having that picture when the family gets together?
Right.
And my mom is like, come on. And we try to slip out the door. Mom's like, no, we got to get a picture before you go. We're like, oh, we don't want to do a picture, but I'm so glad she like when it comes up in Facebook memories like every year.
I'm so glad.
I'm so glad we took this picture.
Kudos to those people.
So kudos to those people that are the people that make sure you get the pictures taken at the family event. What about you, K2? Favorite aunt or uncle?
I'm going to go with my favorite aunt that is still alive, and that would be my Aunt Susie, my dad's sister.
Why?
She's crazy,
Those are the best ones.
She's insane. She makes me laugh every time I'm around her or talk to her. She's caring. She's just like the perfect person to have in your life. Slightly psycho. Yeah.
What about you, Renee?
My Aunt Peggy Dumas.
Oh, yeah. I should have known that.
She is fun.
She's a party animal, man.
She is. Like it. She keeps me
I know she's 70 what?
She'll be 73 in November.
Man, I know she's.
We go to Florida for girls trips, and we have a blast.
Oh, Aunt Peggy. For me, it's probably a tie between my Uncle Paul and my Uncle George, who moved here from California and Texas, respectively, to be here, with my kids and stuff. So they made a huge sacrifice, left their whole lives behind to come here and be with us. And so I do appreciate them for coming here. And they helped raise me because my mom had me when she was 18. And I found out yesterday that I didn't know she left me alone when I was 6 when she would go to work. You imagine, Brittany, leaving your kid alone? Like, is this day and age?
I barely want to leave them now when they're like 15.
You're still worried about it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm coming home to now.
So, but my uncles raised me, and my uncle Paul used to take me to his garage parties. I guess back in the day, his friends would have garage parties or backyard parties. And they had bands there, and I remember going to a party when I was probably like 8 or 9, and I remember playing the dude's drums in the break, and I remember just the whole backyard filled with weed smoke. I remember that. And what else? And I remember too is that they would sit in the garage and they would close the garage up and smoke weed so that no one would be able to detect it, and I would go. I knew they were in there because I could smell it, and I would knock on the door. I'm like, "It's Grandma, open the door!" They never believed me though.
You're the annoying nephew.
Yes, for sure. Let's see. What else is going on? Brittany, what's going on with you? We haven't seen you in a minute.
Honestly, I've just been busy. It's just a busy time in my season of my life. I've got a kid that's ready to move out in a month, which is fine. I'm fine about it. And
really?
Then I coach cheerleading in high school, so I do that. I know it sounds insane, but I do that. And then I also have to work.
I think we talked about this.
And all the stuff.
I think we talked about this. I don't remember if you were here, you weren't here, you did weigh in or didn't. You're one of those that has a hard time saying no, right?
Oh yeah, no, I cannot say no to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just Kelly's the same way. Kelly is always doing something because she can't say no to anybody. What about you, K2? Are you allowed to say? Are you able to say no?
No, I have a really hard time with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you got 7 free jobs?
Yeah, exactly. Why, I have no time for real life. Yeah.
I actually calculate my day today. I have 1.5 hours free today, all day. That's it.
Oh my God.
Together
All together
or
Yeah.
spread out?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. And it's all together.
Oh.
More in tiny little chunks.
Right.
It's spread out. I hadn't considered that. I'll do that math later. But 1.5 together.
Right.
And I'm like,
What about you, Renee? Are you? I don't think it's not a hard time for you to say no.
Well, so I used to never, or I used to be, this kind of goes off, but I'm always the one that used to plan everything. And a few years back, I said, I'm done planning. I'm not planning anything. But if somebody asks me to do something, I won't say no.
Oh, you won't say no.
Right.
Oh, and
So yeah,
how's it gone?
Like I remember I said I gave it. It was like a New Year's resolution one year. So like my friends were like, "Is it 2023 yet?" I think that's when I started it. 2023. Is it 2023 yet or 2024? It's 2024. So that means Renee's back to planning. I'm like, I don't think so.
Really? So you haven't gone back to your old ways of your whole life?
I mean, I think I'm.
You kind of planned a wedding.
Well, that's different.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying just go to dinner or go hang out at a
You're the organizer of the friends.
Yes, and I realized everybody depends on me because when I stopped, they were like, what
Did someone pick up the mantle?
Did someone pick up the mantle, or did it just die?
They did.
Oh, good.
But that's
Oh,
what
good.
they were waiting. That's what they were waiting for because they just said it was just for a year. And I'm like, oh no, I'm.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I can say I still will plan a dinner.
What was the question again?
Yeah.
I have a hard time saying.
Oh
no.
yeah, that's right.
So do you? I mean, that was not. You never answered.
Yeah, I said I used to have a I don't know.
Yeah. You used to not be able to marry because you were the planner of the thing. So like you couldn't back out if you were responsible for it.
Right.
But now that you're no longer responsible for it, you can just be like,
You need to have Brittany follow you everywhere, Renee. She sums it up for you.
Right.
Brittany talks to Renee.
Thanks, Brittany.
Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Taylor on 107.7 The Wolf. One more, Kelly. One more. Perfect.
By the way, producer Doug said to Renee, "Cool story, bro."
Whatever, Doug. You can't say anything. You're not in the studio.
Oh.
Maybe that'll get him here faster.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the Clark Bridge is still closed. Man, that part, I hate when parts are in back order. Both northbound and southbound between Front Street and North Summit Street still closed till further notice after a vehicle struck the gates in mid-July and damaged them. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping price on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 65 degrees and cloudy, and for your Friday, July 26th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 79. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Taylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Gotta tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, I had to make another order yesterday because we carry State Line Sauce exclusively on Queso Kitchen, and I had to get another order, man. People just go through that stuff. In the past years, I've never even carried any hot sauce, I don't think. Yeah, I guess I did. But I never went through it like this. I would carry a couple bottles. It would last a month, whatever. But now, dude, people are running through that State Line sauce because they realize how good it is. If you got to get your bottle, tomorrow you catch them out at the Toledo Farmers Markets and get your bottle. It's time for you to get sauced.
K2, does your weather have the normal weather? You know how it tells you down. Mine don't either. What happened?
It just switched mid-morning yesterday.
Okay.
Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show. I'm to tell you about our newest sponsor at Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the newest and hottest.
Lights on and everything.
All kinds of amazing options to choose from to get you a big head start on your weight loss journey. Stop at the 200 Airport Highway in Lausanne or call and ask for Kendra or Callie at 419-388-7760. Join me on my journey while starting yours today. Holy Grail Wellness.
I juggle a lot. I'm managing constipation and belly pain for my irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-D, with laxatives and fiber isn't enough. My doctor recommended a way to get ahead of it. Then I said yes to Linzess. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It can harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor today. Other side effects include diarrhea, pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-NCESS.
Got summer movie plans? Pluto TV's Summer of Cinema has hundreds of free movies to stream all summer long. No matter where you are, what you have planned, turbocharge your summer viewing with the Hedgehog. Rock out while watching Rocket Man. Stay classy with Anchorman, Legend of Ron Burgundy. Go behind enemy lines, streaming safe and right behind. For all your summer plans or for no plans at all, download the Pluto TV app and stream 3 movies anytime. Summer of Cinema on Pluto TV. Stream now and never.
Mom, school shopping time.
On it. Ooh, Target has select supplies like crayons and glue sticks for 25 cents, plus markers for 50 cents.
Next, my new rock provide me new clothes.
Ooh, totally. These graphic tees are $6 and meant to last.
And a strawberry lunch bag to match my sweet personality.
Got it. It's only $5. Your favorite Good and Gather snacks. They're now at a new lower price.
Best team ever.
When it comes to low prices, Target has your back to school.
I'll never go any lower than 93%.
I'm at a sneak asking people if they'd switch movies with me for $574. Oh, I'll switch. So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance?
My own office.
That's a headache. Nope, it's painless. Oh, so it's easy money.
The owner said, I'll
Yep,
give you
check Allstate first and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate with savings. Savings vary.
We all know Toledo is the place where Koreans go to test new food and drink products. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, oat vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lovers team.
Glass City Canine are the Toledo dog training experts, offering training for dogs and puppies. We focus on the most common problems dog owners have in getting along with their pooches. Things like obedience training, aggressive dog training, correcting bad habits like chewing on your favorite pair of shoes, that sort of thing. Schedule a free, no-obligation session to give us a chance to meet and see if we're a good fit for you and your dog. Call 419-902-1344 or online at glasscitycanine.com. Glass City Canine, Toledo's dog training experts.
We're going abroad for the first time in years to Spain, so we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast. With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another.
Doing real estate things.
Which is super easy because all she has to do is say, I was talking to somebody
About-
a house.
Yeah. You got the best job to be able to get around the.
Andrew and Demetrius in the morning.
By the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius.
Nicodemus Kelly Lance, Princess.
Nicodemus Kelly Lance, Princess of
Baroness Renee.
from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side. And Brittany Gibbons is here from the Family Road Trip Trivia Podcast and the Country Club Girls Podcast. New episode drops today of the Family Road Trip Trivia Podcast. So that's cool. I did get a text message at 419-345-3375. Y'all had thinking it wasn't Friday because Renee is there. Yeah. I just decided to start taking Fridays off for some
I wasn't going to be here today. I had it called off.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden she just woke up and was like, you know what? I got to be here.
No, what happened was I was supposed to go to Put-in-Bay yesterday, and I had to cancel because my husband had a doctor's appointment, so I had to cancel. So I went to. So that's why I wasn't here yesterday.
You had to buy him ice cream after.
Maybe we went to host. So of course I instantly knew I wasn't going to want to get up today, so that's why I called off today. But then I didn't go.
The Put-in-Bay trip. Like I am going to be partying way too hard the day before. I'm not going to be able to give you my best.
But you know,
I like cricket fries.
Kelly went to Put-in-Bay this week, and she was here the next morning.
Well, that's because she had to get home for golf. Well, that's still the same thing. And so, but whatever.
You're here.
I'm here.
That's right.
I texted you last night. I said, and I didn't even give you a confirmation. I said, I may bless you with my presence.
Well, Northwest Ohio is rejoicing right now. Let's get into the news. Mom turns in her sons for allegedly stealing a car in Toledo.
The mother says she was upset.
Does not condone the behavior. It just had me upset. It had me mad because I just know my boys. It's not what they do. They're hanging around grown people and just being a follower, said the mother, Shaniqua. Her boys are 15 and 16. If I would have just looked at the video and not say nothing, I'd be feeling guilty. Like any other mother out here that knows their son is out there doing stuff. So when I seen that video, yes, I messaged to get on it because as a mom, I'm on the right side. Good. Man, that is nice. You don't hear that very often.
It is.
You protect those little bastards no matter what. What? What you got to say?
I got tons to say. I mean, would you turn your kid in? Yeah, hold those applause. Yeah.
Brittany, your 18-year-old was out doing dirt, and the video was on the news, and you recognized them. You turn your kid in?
Like the video's grainy, right? The video's grainy. You just recognize board shorts, right? You're like,
well, and that hat you bought for Christmas.
Yeah. Okay, so this kind of happened to me.
What?
Yeah, so
like.
So like my kid was actually I did like in a ring video doing kid stuff like on somebody's porch. And so I like got called into the police station like in the middle of the day. Like you get that call and you're like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? The kid was in school.
Right.
So like I already immediately start texting him like, get ready. Cause like I'm dragging you out of school like in just a second. So we go to I show up there. I'm like, get in the car. What do we do? Like I was fully on the top side.
Yeah.
Like right from the jump.
Yeah. Good for
But then I got there and it wasn't my kid. It was so similar to him. And we knew the kid and I'm like, we don't rat anybody out. Like that's like as a family, that is not what we do. Like when the cop left and so it came back, he's like, I've never seen it.
Hold on. Oh my God.
So to this day, never ratted out.
It wasn't your kid.
It was not.
But you knew the kid.
Hair and neck, like hard to explain. They have a very similar neck face head situation. It was not my kid. It was a friend.
Wow.
We never ratted. The cops left. I'm like, we do not rat anybody out. You've never seen this kid before. You have no idea what's happening.
We don't tell on Chad.
We don't tell. And we did it to this day.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. What about you, Kelly? You see your kid on TV doing dirt. Do you report him?
Nope.
No, Kelly, no.
Nope.
Man.
I mean, it's happened quite a bit with my So, but yeah, no, I've went to extremes.
See, for me, it seems like if this is a okay, I think there's two issues. If this is a pattern and you've tried to do better and you're at your wit's end, maybe you do need to turn him in and let him get scared for once and stop protecting him. But if it's like a first time, then I would say no. So I think there is a qualifier.
I got to go in and it all depends on how strong the evidence is. Like I got to see what you got, and then if I determine it ain't enough to go to court with, like I'm quiet.
You're a natural lawyer.
I'm like this. I'm like, look, I've seen the video. There's no way they can identify you. We're saying this isn't you. This is what we're doing. You look me dead in the face and you just shut up and don't say a word.
Man.
Yeah, I feel like we've learned all of this from like law. Whenever they're brought in, like that's the rich people in Law and Order.
Yeah.
Whenever they're brought in, like that's the wording I use. I'm like, we're done here.
Yeah.
Exactly. I gotta like, no, we're finished.
I'm done answering your questions.
Oh my God.
I will be gathering my child and leaving.
Yeah.
What about you, Renee? You see one of your young sons there.
Absolutely not.
And their dad's a lawyer.
Nobody in here would turn your kid in.
Wow. I mean, I scared my son that he thought he was. I really scared him. I scared him so much that he stopped doing all these pranks. But yeah, I wouldn't.
K2, do you think you'd turn your kid in? No, hold on. No,
not at all.
Man,
my brother's 6 years younger than me, and he was quite the troublemaker. And there was no way I would ever turn him in for anything.
Do we give this one? What's that say about our society? Does it say anything?
Yes.
I don't know if that's good.
Oh my God! If you had more people in your life like that, you wouldn't have gone to jail.
Man, look, that ex-wife had to have parents with morals and stuff.
All of a sudden, it wasn't a good look at the PTA meeting. Really? You know, it's not a good look is when I'm in prison and everybody's like this. Your wife?
Man, bro. They're 15 and 16. My text message 419-345-3375. They're 15 and 16, so it's a good time to pull them to the good side without a lifelong felon title.
But it's too late. It's car theft. That's a felony. Like if we're talking about throwing rocks and you're just gonna give my boy a little community service or something like that, maybe I put him in just to scare him a little bit. But
scare him with Judy.
Yeah, but if we're talking Grand Theft Auto? I'm gonna need to see some video.
By the way, my mom used to threaten me with Is Juvie a real thing?
Yes.
Where's Juvie?
Downtown. It's called the children's
Right.
Yes.
There is children's jail.
Juvie is a children's jail?
Yeah.
We used to do military school.
Did you think the children go to you, like where you went?
No. I
the 10-year version.
I've been here 20 years, and I don't know where Juvie is. I don't know any kids that have gone to Juvie. I don't know anything about Juvie.
Yeah,
really?
You would not know.
I remember one time
it's actually in the family court facility, the children's prison. They don't like to call it children's prison, but
to call it juvie.
It is very prison-y, and the uniforms indicate otherwise.
So I remember when I was a kid and I ditched school one day and they called my mom, and my mom came home and I went to hide in the closet, and she found me in there. And for the first time, like my mom's always like protected me. For the first time, dude, she put me in that car and drove me to school. And I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? No. I'll go tomorrow. And she drove my ass in there and said, you need to go to school right now. And she turned me in. Man.
Here we all said we wouldn't turn our kids in. Your mom
She did.
And you still went to prison.
Well, settle down, Renee.
My mom did.
She did?
Yeah. I got caught. It was my senior year or junior year in high school. I think it was my senior year. All I know is that for those 2 years, my junior and senior never had an actual copy of my mom's signature. It was always mine. From the kid.
That's the way you do it, though. They never have it.
There was never a question of whose signature that was. But so me and two of my friends, Eric and Sam, we drove to Cincinnati. I think it was a Friday. And Friday afternoon, I called my mom and I'm like, hey, can I spend the night at Eric's house? And it was like 2:00. And she was like, why are you calling me? No. And I was like, well, fine. And then so she called the school and she was like, hey, my son just called. Is he in school today? And they were like, no. And
why would you call during school?
Because I was dumb. And she goes, is Sam in school today? And they went, no. And then so Monday rolls around, and those two boys walk into the attendance office with notes that I wrote them. and I'm sitting in the office next to my mom about Friday. And we're sitting in the office, and they're like, so what happened? And I went to Cincinnati. And they went, who went with you? And I said, no one. And they went, you don't have a car. I said, I walked.
We're dumb.
And they were like, you walked to Cincinnati and back. And I went, yes, I did. It was a long walk. And my mom was just staring at me. And the dean goes, you walked to Cincinnati. I said, yep. And I'm back. And he goes, well, this is an unexcused absence. Here's a blue slip. You take this to all your teachers. Let them know that you don't get to make up your work. And unfortunately for him, I had shown up earlier and gotten my real note that I had written. That excused my ass.
Right. And so
I have, and I'm walking out of school, down the hallway, walking with my mom, and my mom hands me my driver's license. And I said, because she had taken my driver's license a week before for something else stupid that I had done.
Man.
And then she gave it back to me. And I said, what's this for? She goes, because you're not a rat. That's what she said. She goes, you took your punishment and you are not a rat.
How is it that you had an adult signature? Like if I tried to sign something when I was 16, I mean, clearly it was not an adult. I couldn't make it.
My handwriting?
No,
it is beautiful.
It looks like an adult. Okay.
And frankly, back then, my mom was really into making her signature look like a physician signature. She felt it was super adulty.
Yeah.
So it was like you could only identify two letters, like the first and then the of her first name, the first from her last name. So all you had to do is squiggly line, J and an N.
Yeah. Former Port Clinton fire chief indicted on 10 criminal counts stemming from sexual harassment lawsuit, voyeurism, menacing by stalking, gross sexual imposition. Those are the top of the charges handed down. Those are among the 10. Coming in at number 10, voyeurism. At number 9 with the bullets, menacing by stalking. Anyway, it stems from one former firefighter's account of how she was allegedly treated by her superior, outlined in a separate civil suit against former Chief Kent Johnson and the city of Port Clinton. Kent Johnson. Of course, his name's Johnson. Man. The thing was just that Johnson.
It was horrible. You read all that stuff, and the first thing that came to my mind was the movie Say Anything.
What? Why?
Because I'm like, he stalked her. He stood out front of her window, staring at it with a boom light.
It was romantic.
I bet this thing doesn't look like John Cusack.
I know. I'm just
that's a problem.
Like if you read those things nicer, it sounds like a rom-com.
It kind of just sound like enticing at first, and like voyeurism, fine, and then it's like,
Don't threaten me with a good time. No, we shouldn't make fun of that.
I know.
ODOT officials provide an update on the Craig Memorial Bridge. They've got their parts are on order from Temu. They're expecting that maybe today, maybe. We'll have to see. So maybe the Craig Bridge will make it. Renee, stay on that. We don't know. It could be at any moment.
I know.
Isn't it upsetting that all it takes is somebody to run into the gate?
Like,
to
was
break the bridge?
the gate up or down? And then they decided they're going to keep going? Or
What happened to the people that ran into the gate? I never heard
Isn't
anything
there
about
somebody they could just hire to pull it up and push it down?
I don't know.
All right, John, it's coming. And then he pushes it down.
You ever got stuck by that? That's the one that goes up and down, right? The drawbridge. You ever got stuck by that thing? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Craig Bridge is over by the original I-280.
Yeah, but what's the one that goes up and down? Like the post in. Yeah, the
that one does, and so does the Martin Luther King.
Yeah, all right.
I have a dream.
Ashes stolen from a man's car. An incident possibly linked to a slew of robberies reported by neighbors. A Toledo man is desperately searching for his brother's ashes after they were stolen. I had seen a black pouch that I kept my brother's ashes in. I usually hang them from my rear view. Hang them from my rear view mirror.
They were in a Ziploc baggie.
They were in a zip
baggie. Looks like drugs. You can't. Your brother looks like drugs.
Poor guy.
I'm sorry. Your brother looks like drugs.
Poor guy.
You can't package your brother like drugs and then expect him not to be mistaken for drugs.
Ziploc baggie inside and there, and then when I grabbed the baggie, I felt that it was empty. He's always been like my good luck charm. I take him everywhere with me.
I don't know why I'm like.
I don't know why I'm like. I just think I find it humorous, and I shouldn't. I guess you got to
So
find.
they took the ashes and left the bed?
Yes.
Oh
Because you
my
look like drugs.
You think they put it in like they wrapped it in like a zigzag?
Like right now, somebody's smoking his brother.
Oh my god!
And they're like, man.
Wait, not smoking him. Like,
They're like this snorting. Yeah, they're like this sucks.
Yeah. Cigar.
But it was snorting. But if ashes are black, I mean, what do you snort that's black? I thought
not black. They're very light gray.
Oh well, yeah, but what do you snort that's light gray? I thought it was white. Like you're snorting, it's cocaine, right? It's white.
Well, I mean, you definitely can't smoke them. You can't smoke sand and bone fragment.
You can smoke anything.
I mean, it would be difficult.
I mean, you can smoke. I mean, I learned that from Meet the Fockers.
Okay.
I love
What?
that movie.
I have teeth. Can you milk me?
Technically, yes.
Demetrius?
I mean, anything with teeth can be milked.
A whole Facebook page has been dedicated to the Regina Coling neighborhood, filling up with posts about a possible serial robber that I don't know that may have. I don't know. Sad. Hopefully, his ashes will return to his brother's rearview mirror soon. Animals. Did you see this? Animals attacked with blow darts in Finley Park. The shooters on the loose.
Like they had showed the picture of like these.
Like they had showed the picture of like these
They got friggin'
these geese or duck or whatever. They got friggin' dart in its neck. I know. Finley police and the Ohio Division of Wildlife.
I mean, or are we like, why are we not looking for this kid? He is talented. Like, who kills somebody with a blow dart anymore?
I don't know.
Like, you're not walking around seeing the guy with the big 6-foot bamboo.
I don't know who knows a blow dart.
He was like out there, like, what are you doing? No, dude.
I said blow dart. It's a dart. That's the only way I know the darts are issued, I guess. But maybe a dart gun. I don't know.
Here are your darts. Here's your tube.
Here's your big family zoo.
Please blow responsibly.
Oh my god. A woman who faked cancer took donations to pay for treatment, sentenced to 6 months in prison. What's her name? Tickemeyer. Laura. I don't know her first name. It's in here. I just can't find it. But anyway, we know the story. She pretended like she had cancer, and there you go. She got to pay some restitution and whatever. How do you come back from? Don't you move? Like when you get out, don't you just move in 6 months?
You know what?
Like for me, I mean,
It's very-
the Blade told me to move. Like they actually wrote an article. They actually wrote an article. They're like, why don't you just move?
Like,
How did that make you feel?
you know what? It's funny.
Did you ever go to therapy?
No, I am very well adjusted.
We're at therapy for this right now.
Every day, 3 hours.
This is
Look at,
what-
he even looks like he's still gonna cry.
It's funny that you say that because I got into a discussion with Ronnie about this yesterday about crime and punishment.
Ronnie's his girlfriend,
and
I think I liked it.
and so we were still sitting and talking, and so we were talking about this guy who was actually you, Andrew.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
because we were
Oh,
talking
no.
about Perrysburg, and I was like, and she said, well, hasn't he done his time? And I said, yeah. I said, the problem is, it's not the question of the punishment. It's like when you come back, you've done your time, but the community wants its pound of flesh,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
They want some form of penance from you that you don't, that you may not be able to provide. They come back
Right.
and they go like this. Well, we know you may have paid your debt, but we're still going to treat you a certain way as if you still owe that debt. And that is the crazy part of like the judicial system in this society is you're still guilty and you're still paying for the things that you have done that you're supposed to be good for.
Well, and I think, and that's one thing that I'm uncomfortable with. Like, you know how I feel about Donald Trump, but that's one thing that I do feel uncomfortable with is we've gone 2 decades to try to get away from the stigma of being a felon and trying to push for places that are felon friendly or that hire felons or whatever. And we were just so demonizing
White House.
So,
honestly, if I ever see another felony box on an application again, and you got the balls to hold that against some of these people, and you're literally going to vote for somebody with 37 convictions, and that's not an issue, then don't ever tell me about a guy's prison record being an issue for his employment ever again.
Right, but that's my thing that the Democrats are doing is they're really demonizing, they're really emphasizing on the felon part, and I worry about the repercussions of that in regular society. Of again, we're going to go back to felons, bad felons, lifetime sentence or whatever. But we'll see how it plays out. What else? Jennifer Aniston had some harsh words for Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, who is Trump's vice president. Wow, you never see Jennifer Aniston jump into the fray. But one thing that J.D. Vance said that he's getting flack for was that female Democratic politicians are childless cat ladies. That's why, and they're continuously angry. They're continuously angry because they're cat ladies, and
They're cat ladies.
they have no children.
He was just referring to Camilla.
No. These are old videos. He said it several times, but it wasn't just about her. He said it about. He actually Ocasio, what's her name? AOC, and he named a bunch of different ones. He's like, that's why they're so angry, because they're just childless cat ladies.
Because they have no men in their lives.
Right.
Oh,
there's that.
Just a bunch of.
Anyway, Jennifer Aniston, what did she say? I didn't even get to that. I don't think she said. She didn't say anything. She said she had sharp words for. She had sharp words for J.D. Vance about the whole thing Jennifer Aniston did. Supreme Court ruling: boneless wings can have bones. If you've ordered boneless chicken wings and you weren't actually getting wings, and in Ohio, they don't even have to be boneless. A few years ago, a man in Ohio ordered boneless wings at a restaurant. One of them did have a bone. He ended up choking on it, got an infection, and had to have 2 surgeries. He sued the restaurant,
the chicken suppliers, and the processors.
Processor.
All the way to the Ohio Supreme Court.
And the case made it all the way to the Ohio Supreme Court. It was divided 4-3. The conservative-leaning court ruled, the Republicans ruled, that boneless chicken wings can have bones. The majority said, quote, boneless chicken wings is a cooking style. It's not a guarantee. Just as a person eating chicken fingers would know that he had not been served fingers. Basically, they argued that the bones are natural.
That is crazy.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Because, so if I would have just worded it with tenders, because they're called chicken fingers, and I don't know what a boneless style of cooking is.
I don't know. This is so dumb. They should be thrown out of office. This is insanity. Boneless chicken wings. There's no bone in them, so you can't eat them. And then if a bone is there, you're not expecting a bone. And the dude choked and had to go into infection and get surgeries. They're saying, there's no guarantee that boneless chicken wings aren't boneless. What?
They're going to have to put it on the menu. Boneless, but
question mark?
Yeah. That is the dumbest. You know what?
Caution. The boneless wings may have a bone.
Right. You're going to have to put that disclaimer on the menu now. This is insane. Some of the rulings by the courts in this country lately have been absolutely insane, and this is one of them. Demetrius, you're a chicken. You defend your chicken. You sell chicken.
I am not. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world that this even went to the Supreme Court. But as far as I think you should be assured. If you find a piece of chicken bone in your boneless chicken, know it's chicken now, not cat. Or dragon.
But I can identify the bone. It could be a cat.
Yeah, but
I can identify the bone. It could be a
Well, you watch a lot of
the bone isn't making at least it's like chicken. It could be. I don't know any of the animal bones.
Good point, Britt. But that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. And if I took this as a lawyer and I was the dude's lawyer, I'm like, it's a slam dunk case. There's supposed to be no bones in there. You ate it like there was no bones in there, and you choked on a bone.
Look,
How do you lose that case?
I'll tell you how. The man obviously did not
Crazy.
chew 36 times like you're supposed to.
But that's not the law. You should do it for health reasons. It got nothing to do with the law.
Chew your food better, find the bones.
So dumb.
Instead of just wolfing down your boneless nuggets. You
42-year-old guy from Belgium lost his flip-flops in Death Valley, ended up with third-degree burns on his feet. Damn. Realtor.com ranked the best rental markets in the U.S., Kelly, and put Austin, Texas, number 1, followed by Oklahoma City and Birmingham, Alabama. Dumbass of the day, a man was arrested for having drugs in his luggage twice in a week at the same airport. Dude, what are you doing? Last week, a 43-year-old man flew from the Netherlands to Seattle, where a security found a bunch of drugs in his bag. He had more than 12 pounds of ketamine in both liquid and powder form, nearly 2 pounds of codeine, and 3 of GHB. He was arrested, posted bond, headed back to the same airport after he got out, planned to travel to London. Guess what he brought with him? The same bag of ketamine and whatever the hell.
Why did they not take it from him? Why did he still have it?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the same bag. I guess I added that part I'm looking right now.
It doesn't matter. He had the same stuff in there.
But, man, it doesn't matter. He had the same stuff in there, a half a pound of ketamine. So I guess we're assuming that maybe the first ones were confiscated. So the new ones, but he found new ones to jump on the plane with and got arrested again. You dumbass of the day.
That begs too many questions. Like what if you could pick it? Yes. Like if you could pick it up there, why bring it? Like if you knew where you could get it, and because clearly it got taken from you,
right,
and then you found more. Why not just find more when you got there?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. And here's the good news. An old payphone pedestal may have saved two pedestrians from car rolling over them. 2 people were lucky to be alive after they crashed in Milwaukee and almost rolled over. Rolled over them on the sidewalk. Dramatic video captured them getting out of the way just in time and being saved by one of those old out-of-service payphones. It diverted the car just enough so that no one was seriously injured. Here's one of the witnesses talking about the crash.
Guy was having a hard time breathing. The girl was crying. She said her shoulder all messed up. So she got like scratches and stuff on her. I thought for sure they would have been killed, but I'm really happy that they're doing good. They're okay.
Wow. You remember when, I mean, obviously we're all aware of payphones, but you remember the Cadillac of payphones, which is the ones with the really long cords so you could sit in your car and just be on the phone while you're in your car?
The original car phone?
You remember that, Brittany?
A payphone with a long cord?
Yes.
No.
What? Yeah, most payphones just have, you have to stand at the booth or whatever. But, Kelly, am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy.
Yeah, they made some that were out
on the street.
On the street, like at a gas station, they would be out in the far part of the parking lot. It would have a long ass cord, so you could sit in your car and just be on the phone, like chilling, talking to somebody. It's crazy. Oh man, I can't believe you guys don't remember that. Fun times. All right, that is the good news. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Center, I'm your good time gal from Eastside Renee Taylor on 107 The Wolf. Road construction left lane is closed at I-280 northbound between Ohio 51 exit 6 and Ohio 2 exit 7. Expected lane and shoulder restrictions for resurfacing through October. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 65 degrees and cloudy. And for your Friday, July 26th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 79. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Taylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Got to tell you, my friends over at Tea Tree Asian Bistro. I had some friends of mine text me yesterday and said they'd never been to Tea Tree,
And that they went yesterday for the half off sushi.
sushi, and they said that the sushi was the best they've ever had. It is so good. Their food there. If you want to try some sushi for lunch today, 11:30 to 2:30 they're open for lunch, and they do the $5 lunch special sushi rolls, $9 entrees, and they're also open on Sundays from 3:30 until 8:30. And they have on Sundays special sangrias and mimosas for $4. A brand new Korean special menu as well has been added to the menu. Go to Tea Tree Asian Bistro at Levis Commons in Perrysburg. You're gonna love it.
Discover, this is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit.
The hottest deals of summer are at the Towers Armory right now. Ammo prices so good you'll think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 7.62 by 39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad and get range time for $15. Towers Armory is paying top dollar for your unwanted firearms and accessories. Even an old broken gun may have value. The process is simple, risk-free, and we can handle the paperwork and pay you on the spot.
We're Towers Armory. Are you ready?
Mom, it's school shopping time.
On it. Ooh, Target has select supplies like crayons and glue sticks for 25 cents, plus markers for 50 cents.
Next, my new Rockstar vibe means new clothes.
Ooh, totally. These graphic tees are $6 and made to last.
And a strawberry lunch bag to match my sweet personality.
Got it. And it's only $5. Let's get your favorite Good and Gather snacks. They're now at a new lower price.
Best team ever.
When it comes to low prices, Target has your back.
Got summer movie plans? Pluto TV's Summer of Cinema has hundreds of free movies to stream all summer long, no matter where you are or what you have planned. Turbocharge your summer viewing with Sonic the Hedgehog, or rock out while watching Rocket Man. Stay classy with Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, or go behind enemy lines, streaming Saving Private Ryan. For all your summer plans or for no plans at all, download the Pluto TV app to stream free movies anytime. Summer of Cinema. Pluto TV.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first.
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med1 Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med1 Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med1 Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med1 Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
the mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Anderson and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday. It's the weekend. I'm excited. And Tiffany, shout out Tiffany at Henry County Hospital, loves the show. She's been a long time listener, long time follower of everybody on the show. So she's a huge fan.
Thank you, Tiffany. What city is in Hancock County?
No, Henry County.
Henry County. What city is in Henry County?
Napoleon.
Oh, I love Napoleon. Dude, I was there. Yeah, we had a food truck there for the last couple weeks, and we've been killing it out there.
Henry County has all the good first name cities like Napoleon and Chuck.
those are man, wide spectrum,
right? John,
Chuck Henry,
John, Chuck, in Henry County.
What's going on in cities, Steve?
And they're very friendly there.
Yeah, they are very friendly. Dude, I'm telling you, Henry County, I love it down there.
You just
hospital though. I was weird to go into a hospital where nobody was in there. I went back in there and I'm like, there's nobody in this hospital.
What do you mean?
So weird.
Really?
Well, they cured
everyone? Yes. Henry County is where you go to get cured. Every hospital's empty.
Everybody's so healthy there.
Polio, bubonic plague, it's all been cured.
I'm like, how are you guys good if you don't practice?
That is a good point.
My first whisper would be, "Don't take me to Henry County."
They don't have a lot of experience. Their hospitals are empty.
There's no one there.
Well, you know, they say that Henry County is the place where people are the healthiest, so that's why.
Absolutely amazing
in the world. Everywhere in the world, Henry County.
Yep.
Never anyone in the hospital. Sometimes they go 7-10 days without anyone even coming in the hospital. It's crazy. None of that is true. All right, Steve, what's going on in Sleaze?
You guys, Deadpool rated R. Hugh Jackman joins Ryan Reynolds for the third movie in the Deadpool franchise. That's the first time their characters under the watchful eye of their Disney overlords, but thankfully it's still rated R, and the trailers are loaded with reassuring profanity. So I saw them on The View yesterday. Their chemistry together.
Yes.
Just want to hang out with them.
That's the thing. That's when you know it's going to make a good movie. When they're hanging out, and like you feel that you want to hang out with them in real life, and the two of them together are just that chemistry off screen. Dude, you know it's going to be fire on screen. And man, I hear it's fire.
I can't wait.
Dude, when are you going to go see it? Today? Today? Are you? Kelly? You going to see it today?
Probably not. Probably tomorrow.
Okay. K2, are you gonna go see? I know this isn't your type of movie, but I mean, it's.
I love Deadpool.
Oh, so you're gonna go see it too?
I don't know if I'll probably wait till I can stream it.
Oh, you don't like leaving the house? I know.
I don't like the movie theater.
Why? I love the movie theater.
Yeah, I've just never been like. I feel like it's gross and dirty. And
to me, there's something so magical about going to the movies. I don't know. It's just a different experience. I love it.
I don't like the
popcorn.
I don't like the assigned seating.
I don't like that. Me either.
Especially,
I don't like that.
Like the theater's empty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you pick your own seat.
Why did that get implemented?
And then,
because was there an issue?
It was during COVID, wasn't
I
it?
felt like it gave you more control, and you could go pick your seat.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
it
that.
gave you more of more of an experience.
Event, like an event.
Yeah.
Like anywhere else you go to a concert, anything else.
When you sit there in an empty theater and a dude is staring at you because you're in his seat, you're like, it's really, look around you. There's 300 more seats. And it's you and me seeing this movie, and you want this thing.
Or the weird thing is, they'll sit. They're even okay. It doesn't. The assigned seat doesn't matter because a lot of times theaters are empty. They'll sit just weirdly close to you.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, you got a whole theater.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Do you not understand the gay buffer that I need? Like, and it's not because I'm like. I just need people not to think you're with me.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you care?
It's just the buffer.
That could be your person, D.
Yeah.
Just even got
There it is.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the best seat in the theater, though.
You got the gender wrong.
The best seat in the theater is because they have the two sections. They have the very front section and then they have the rest of it, the back section. That first set of seats in the back section with the bar there, and you put your feet up. Oh man, that is the seat, dude. I'll pay extra for that.
That's why I like the sign.
Then her mic isn't on.
Oh yeah. Oh, weird. Trying to.
Oh, that's weird.
Hold on.
Try now. Hold on.
Try now.
Text support. Oh, there you go.
Weird.
Text support. I had to hit the board.
That's why I like to pick my seat because that's the seat I get.
But everyone would pick that seat though.
That's why I have to go hold it.
You get there early or what?
You get there early or what?
No, I buy it online.
You buy it online to make sure you get that seat, that first row. That is everyone agrees that is like the Cadillac of seats.
See, I feel like
more leg room.
Like movie theaters should be like last bastion of like the old west, like of like frontier days.
We're opening the door and you gotta run.
You gotta run and claim your spot. You gotta homestead that seat.
I agree, man. I don't like the seat picking thing. They get that movie theater in Monroe where you get to like lounge back. You ever been to those? We went to those ones.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
Everything's a recliner.
That's how it is in La Cienega.
Is it? La Cienega? No way.
100%.
What? Look at you guys.
I know. I don't know what's going on over there. Why you guys have been holding on to this money for this big theater upgrade? I'm sure there's some people you guys
went to
can
a movie
help.
last night, and she was like walking out of the house. She had like a whole blanket with her. I'm like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "To watch a movie." I'm like, "Oh, like the drive-in?" She's like, "No." It never occurred to me to bring a whole blanket, and now that's all I'm gonna do.
Blankets and they do bring blankets and pillows. Right.
I'm out.
I know.
It's the best thing I've ever seen. I'm like, "Oh, it's."
I mean, it's brilliant. I'm always freezing.
Yeah.
So like it's 90 degrees out, and I've got like it's winter.
Yeah.
Going in there.
I got a text message in at 419-345-3375 about Napoleon / Henry County. They say Henry County is so nice. He said there was a guy who slept with my ex-wife, and they
So
were
nice they didn't even tell me.
so nice they didn't even tell me.
Hey, all right.
That's how nice they are.
And the whole county knew.
The whole county knew except him.
Jesus, bro.
All right. I know. All right. What else, Steve?
You kind of deserved it.
Well,
though,
on
I guess.
TV this weekend, tonight, you guys, the opening ceremony for the Paris Olympics will air live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern and be rebroadcast again for prime time at 7:30 p.m. I'm ready for my party. I'm so ready.
I have a good sense of this stuff. Like I can tell when something's gonna air or while it's airing, and I know if people are watching it or if they're not watching it. Like I can tell. I know when the Academy Awards were down for several years. I'm like, there's no buzz. No one's watching this. No one's watching this. Blah blah blah. And then this past year, like I could tell people were watching it. The ratings were up. And for a few years now, I don't think people have been watching the Olympics. But for some reason, this year it seems like the buzz is back in the air. And like Paris, I think it's something to do with Paris. People love Paris. And they're not doing like where the athletes come in the stadium this time. They're doing like a boat brigade. Like all the athletes are going to be on boats, like out in the water of Paris. Yeah. So I think this year I think they're gonna be back to some old time as far as viewership for the opening ceremonies tonight. Are you gonna watch them, Demetrius?
I am.
Oh, look at you! You and your girl. You're in the boo.
No,
you and your boo thing. She's out of town again? Man, she's going out of town a lot, man. I don't know what's going on there. Is there trouble in paradise?
No,
she's leaving a lot.
Okay.
I would just keep an eye on it.
She's not dating you.
I'm gonna be like Janet. I'll be like Janet. Just keep an eye on it.
I'm just seeing some things.
An eye on it. I'm just seeing some things in the chart. Just keep an eye on it. I'm just saying. Someone said the seats in the row are heated even too.
I'm going to walk out of there with sweaty crack.
There's nothing like a heated seat.
It would definitely make me fall asleep.
And someone said, "Bless your heart, you guys think the blankets are there." They're taking a big
That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm like, oh my God, I need hands above blankets.
You know how you and your wife are taking like your 15-year-old and her boyfriend because you had taken the movie. I'm like, yeah, get your hands out of that blanket.
He's like, don't worry, we brought a blanket. No, the hell you did. You'll be up in this bitch. Everybody will be cold and shivering watching Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right. I mean, I don't know. You're not be doing stuff with my daughter when I'm sitting here. Ain't gonna happen.
That was one of my rules when I was raising my oldest. No, like the kids weren't allowed to have blankets at my house.
Yeah,
because that's how it happened.
That's because that's how it happened with you. That's why you were pregnant at 15.
We should have just had footage.
Your parents should have made you
sleep on hay.
I was 16. Let's clarify.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah.
16.
It's old enough to drive to school.
And I couldn't even afford a car.
And what else this weekend? Oh, I didn't know this was even a thing on OWN, the Oprah Network, Saturday at 9 p.m. The second season premiere of Love and Marriage Detroit.
Oh,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I remember when they were advertising for it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Second season, Love and Marriage Detroit.
Well, what exactly is that show about other than love? I mean, what's the spin on it?
If it's the one I'm thinking
If it's the one I'm thinking that they were advertising for, it was a dating show. It was almost like
So you fall in love and you have to get married at the end of the show?
I don't know what all the details were. I never watched
Yeah.
it, but I remember when they were casting for it.
Did you try out?
No,
Oh, K2. I mean, it's just right up the road.
I just figured it wasn't going to be big enough to really gain me any influencer status. So
influencer status.
That's why you don't see Real Housewives of Detroit.
exactly.
Man.
Love Detroit.
Yeah, I do too. I love Detroit. Yeah, I love Detroit. All right. Thank you, Steve. That is Steve Sleeves, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning. Call Coit for carpet cleaning services. They can come out this week and still get you all hooked up for your Olympics party. You're having an Olympics party this weekend, and your carpet, the rings, the Olympic rings aren't the only rings you're going to be watching because it rings all over your carpet. Well, they're going to get those out for you. 100% money back guarantee and 30% off. You tell me, listen to Anderson and Demetrius in the morning on 107.7 The Wolf. Call Coit for all your carpet cleaning needs.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Coming for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The Wolf.
When do new DJs start?
Monday.
Yeah. Oh.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though.
Is he good? Like, have you heard some of his stuff?
Yeah.
You're so damn fine, though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping up like some fine wine, though. And when it's over, I press you right, though. Hey, you talking fancy like God. Benjamin's all over my heart. I traded the truth for some robbers. You playing back.
No, you gotta make breakfast on Tuesday. I won't be here Monday.
Shots for 30 days.
We talk. Can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kissed the lip, make you speak with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack we split fits. Talking about life, don't sip. Yeah, you know you love the fight. And I think that I don't need, but I'm still gonna wake up on you. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. Can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet.
Let's get it on. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York. New York. Let's get it on.
Simpler than your average. I'm a twist cabbage on instinct. It's on pink. Stink pink gators. My Detroit players. Gyms for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. Hit the head right. Biggie there. Air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose. Never choose to. Bruce Cruz who? Do something to us. Talk to us. What to us? Wanna do us? Screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa M. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3, bang every MC easily. Recently, front ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace. Who want it? They got it on it. That Brooklyn book is
Ain't my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking on this wine. It's already empty, it ain't even summertime. You know what I'm missing. In fact, it's in my mind. There's a hole in the bottle, I don't know why. I keep my cool.
Take that, but wind it back.
I swear 2 minutes ago that bottle.
Lil John got the beat to make your booty go.
I won't
Take that, but wind it back.
just tears with water down this ruby red. Sipping on it.
Go right, say what you start. You go right, say what you go right, say what so second. Yeah, go right, say what so second.
On my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door. Whole world burns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for 2 way back where I belong. Like a losing you. Spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, it's always through his heart lonely. So watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon.
DJ Insane.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. One of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV. Today, I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. Whoop, whoop. Stephen B. Hardy holding down that Facebook Live feed, just showed up. We'll talk to him coming up in a couple minutes about why he's late.
You came in hot.
Steven, you were late. My mic was on. I screwed up the whole Facebook Live.
Yeah, she did.
She's fired.
Andrew was slacking behind me.
And then, of course, Brittany Gibbons is here from the Family Road Trip Trivia Podcast, which you can get now. It's a fun podcast to play trivia with your friends and your kids and whoever. And the Country Club Girls Podcast as well. So, big controversy going around in Toledo. It's the number one thing people are talking about. Brittany, I'm sure you know about it. Nicole and what's her other lady's name? Hold on, let me find out. It's Nicole and Diane, I think. This woman called from Dental Works. The Dental Works.
Oh my God! See, this was the thing I was talking about yesterday.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Yeah, I got all.
Oh my God!
I got all into it.
Oh my God!
All into it.
It was so hard to follow at first, but once you find the right thread,
it was good. You can help me guide me through because I was all in, but I haven't like dove into it. So Dental Works in Oregon. This woman called. Her name was Nicole. She called Danielle.
Yep.
And she left a little message for Danielle. And then she hung up the phone, but the phone didn't hang up. So here's what happened.
Hi, this is Nicole returning your call from Dental Works. Looks like you got the call center. If you want to give the office a call to answer your billing questions, it's 419-534-3005. I cannot stand this girl either. I don't know what the high school it is. It's gonna suck. I didn't even know that she was here with her daughter the other day. At the last ortho, this girl. Because I thought, oh my God, I didn't even think about all the Oregon patients coming out here. Oh, I freaking hate the East Side.
And so it begins.
Okay, we talked about it earlier. This is when you move.
And the smoke that came was, I was here for all of it. It was just all the smoke.
The smoke that Nicole was receiving for leaving that message. But then there was a little wave afterwards that people Team Nicole, because everyone was Team Danielle. It's like I can't believe Nicole would.
So Danielle posted this.
Danielle posted.
Okay.
So people were then people started to turn on Danielle and be like, I can't believe you posted that. Blah blah blah. So like the whole thing is, are you Team Nicole or are you Team Danielle? Because some people are saying she's from the East Side. I guess people have done some investigating.
Yeah.
This woman's from the East Side.
Uh-huh.
So aren't you allowed to call your own baby? That's kind of what people are saying. Like I can't call the East Side a bad place, but if you live in the East Side or you're from the East Side, you can call it a bad place and you're okay. Like you get a pass. Like I was talking to Gina yesterday. She said, a black person can say I hate black people, and a white person can say I hate white people, but a white person can't say I hate black people. If you're one of them, you get kind of get a pass.
If you're one of them, you can say both. Like I hate black people, and if you're black, you could still say I hate white people. It's still in our clutch.
But white people cannot say.
White people can't.
I was going to say,
we got two extra.
We cannot say that. No.
Don't say that.
Absolutely not.
So I was told it's okay by D. Oh, wow.
I have a card.
A permission slip.
Yeah.
Signed by Demetrius' mom, which is weird.
So this is a real thing because
what? And you're an Oregonian.
East Side.
Yeah,
and Toledo. So I took it. I was like, oh, how dare her say that? Like, there's great people that come from the East Side. So
name two.
Me. I'm one of them.
Very successful people.
Steven,
actually,
there you go.
I will say, obviously, my husband is successful.
I'm kidding.
From the East Side. Oh. Are you like what? And my brother, and so I can go right down the line. There's lots of successful people from the East Side. But anyway, so this I'm saying, my mom is in a nursing home. I won't name the nursing home, but basically they were just like drugging my mom just to make her sleep, and my sister got all on it, and she's from the East Side, so she's always on it. She's like, my mom will not have this drug, or this drug, and she's on the phone. Well, they thought they hung up the phone, and then they just started reaming and talking about my sister. Like, oh my God, they just want,
So this happened to you.
So this, not to me, to my sister.
Yeah.
So my sister then had to call the other lady and said, hey, you might want to tell your office people to make sure their phones hung up before they start talking about me and my mom.
And it's funny. I'll tell you something about it. East. I know a lot.
But she didn't post it on Facebook.
I know a lot about the East Side. I mean, they love us. We're in the East Side Parade many years. The Christmas parade. So many pajama pants. I mean, it's amazing. I love the East Side.
Go out pajama pants.
We didn't always wear pajama pants.
Yeah. Thank God you finally decided to wear them. We remember the dark ages of the East Side. We call it the pantsless decade.
But
the dark ages.
What was I going to say? Okay, but here's the thing: when you move out of the East Side, it's very similar to, let's say, Renee. Or no, I know, because you're from the East Side. Let's say K2. Let's say K2, you have a pet tiger, okay, and the tiger lives in the house. and you ride the tiger to the grocery store, and the tiger sleeps with you, and the tiger takes baths with you, and everyone knows that K2's got a tiger or whatever. And one day you're hugging your tiger because it's the cutest little thing ever, and you just maybe prick your little finger on one of the tiger's sharp teeth because the teeth are still sharp, and then all of a sudden the tiger tastes your blood and eats you. So even though you've been living it for years, now the tiger has just eaten you all up. The same thing with the East Siders. You can move out of the East Side and you can put on a front, but when it comes down to it, if someone does you wrong, the East Side is always just under the surface.
The East Side comes out.
Even Kelly, when she hides, the East Side is many layers down.
Let me just say, this example is not a good example of the East Side. It is a perfect example why you should never date anybody from the East Side.
There's some good women that come from the East Side.
Bury a body,
but they'll also eat your face.
Yes, yes, they will. That's the tiger. That's the analogy.
There's
women from the East Side are like tigers that live in your house.
There's the saying, you can take the girl out of the East Side, but you can't take the East Side out of the girl.
That's what I'm saying.
So, did this girl get fired?
We don't know. Nobody knows.
This just happened yesterday.
Dental Works isn't saying anything. I don't know what date.
Here's my question: Are you not?
3 days.
Are you not allowed to have your opinion about people? Can you?
So
what makes it
customer?
So what makes it bad is okay,
and it's billing, so that's pretty there's a lot of privacy there.
Like, let's assume, right, that she's working in this Oregon Dental Works place, and everybody around her has the same opinion.
Well,
and she feels pretty comfortable.
Let me just say something real quick before I let you finish your thought. Is we didn't hear it on the recording, but because we were kind of talking over it a little bit. But she says when she first hangs up the phone, she says, "I went to high school with that girl."
Yeah.
So she had a history. Yeah. So go ahead.
So she gives context to why it's not just I hate dirty Oregon people or dirty East Side people or dirty just over the bridge people or just dirty people who probably live over the bridge. Just that's not what she said. Dirty people, dirty people. But so she gives context. She says, "I don't like this girl," and then she tells the story, and then she goes, "Jesus, I saw 2-3 factions come out."
Okay,
it was
let's
the
hear.
Team Nicole, and then it was Team Danielle, and then it was
posting the,
and then it was Team East Side. Like, man, oh man,
yeah.
And I didn't see so much smoke as from Team East Side because they posted her Snapchat, they posted all of her social media stuff. They were like, "This bitch is from the East Side."
Yeah, I know. That's what we found out.
Like here's the thing, like the East Side will turn on you. They will turn on their own quickly when it looks like you are about to turn on them.
That's a sense weakness.
Yes. It is crazy. They were like, this girl lived in Section 8 housing, blah, 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 blah. I was like, man, all over lawn.
I just got a text message, 419-345-3375. I live in Oregon, and we are not trash. I don't think this loon can't afford Oregon houses. Better stay where she is. I don't want that trash to our East Side. Let's keep it clean.
East Side's not clean, but okay.
yeah, I know. I wishful.
I don't know. The street, like I'll drive. I mean, I drive down the street I grew up in, and I'm like, this street's still nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was.
But what about the buildings around it?
What about the factory pumping out that god awful smell?
Like everybody's yard looks nice.
That I'm sure is EPA safe. I'm sure
very much.
Every single bit of smoke that comes out of that damn smokestack on the East Side.
My lungs feel good when I drive through there.
I got another text message. People make mistakes. I'm sure most people commenting have had some ish they shouldn't have said when they thought they hung up. Can't make any mistakes these days without someone shotgunning it all over the internet.
It's the truth.
It is. Yeah.
Does anyone know if you could text 419-345-3375, this whole Dental Works controversy we're talking about? Does anyone know if Nicole got fired? Doesn't she have to get fired?
I was just looking on the page.
Oh, okay. And what did you find out?
There's been no update to her being fired yet. But they are definitely calling for her head. It's a lot of catch me outside happening on the Dental Works page. Like, a lot of it.
Which is good because where else better would you have your teeth knocked out than in front of a dental office, right? I'm like, this sounds like great marketing.
Oh my God, you gotta wonder that poor bastard that owns Dental Works is like, I just want to get back to dentist ads and Lumineers or Lumieres or whatever they're called for
He's
your
like,
teeth.
right now we got this good thing with veneers, giving these guys 2 veneers per mouth
for the price of one.
Like they are rocking their 2
right. And if anyone needs veneers, it's the east side. So you screwed this man's whole practice.
A lot of them think it's
so.
Let's
Brittany,
clarify. It's Oregon. It's the Upper East Side.
Yes, it was. For Brittany, you represent companies. When what you do and what you do for a living, you represent companies.
Sure, I just got real big.
What would you say to this company? Do you have to fire her? Don't you? Don't you have to fire her?
I don't know. I mean,
You don't know?
this will blow up so quick. Here's a good thing about the internet. The memory is short.
Yeah,
it really is.
that
It's
is
just
true.
going to take like 2 seconds. If anything has ever come from our previous president, it's that he's really sort of trained the internet to come over and get over something relatively quickly. Nobody's going to remember this probably in a week, except Danielle. And honestly,
Danielle's going to always remember it.
she's going to always remember it. But I happen to like things that bring communities together, so I think this is sweet.
Let them fight to the death in the parking lot.
Yeah, I like to see whole towns come together and hate something.
We can all hold
collectively.
hands.
Construction.
Well, I did get a text
Nicole.
message. I did get a text message. What a miserable cow you must be to be so psyched to try and cause someone ruin because of something. Oh, so this is Team Nicole.
This is Team Nicole.
Because of something that they said to someone else. People in here rallying her to be fired are some weirdos.
But I do kind of question like Danielle as a person, because
I have the same question.
She did say I didn't realize there'd be so many orders. When did you think they would? Do you think they're driving from all over the country because this is the best dental works in the area?
Actually, I think it's the Secor Road location.
It is Secor Road.
Yeah, Secor Road location. So yeah,
Secor Square. That's the one
Secor
that they're all
Square.
piling into in terms on Facebook.
Okay,
That's the one.
okay.
So she must be at the Secor Square
So
location.
so Nicole from Dental Works would definitely need a dentist if someone from the east side catches her out. Damn. Does she get an employee discount?
Danielle probably is terrible. She probably is. Like lots of people are probably like, oh, when she leaves the room, they're probably like, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, Nicole got mic'd on it, and now she's, now
Just everyone,
Danielle the hero.
Everyone else that talks about Danielle, they were able to hang the phone up.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Nobody's saying, well, it's the third time her kid's been at the dentist's office because he's had his teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
Like it's
She's
never
probably terrible, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, Nicole's made her a hero.
Now, I do see a message as well. Someone 419-345-3375. They said when this blew up that Nicole did call off.
Oh.
But I
feel bad for her.
then someone said I think she's just delaying the inevitable. But like Brittany said,
I know
though,
you can't take days off from a job that's about to fire you.
Yeah, I think she should be written up, but I don't
Yeah,
think.
I agree with you.
I remember when I was at Cumulus, and it was I just got convicted, because Clear Channel fired me, and then I had this in lieu, which is like a probation thing, and I had like a few weeks left of my probation, and they caught me at a restaurant, and I'm not supposed to be anywhere without all whatever. So Cumulus had always been behind me. They hired me after Clear Channel fired me, and after all the stuff had already come out, and then but then the conviction came down, and there was more smoke. I wasn't expecting that much smoke because it had been years already, and so then the Cumulus was like, well, you're supposed to go on, it was at Christmas time. You're supposed to go on vacation tomorrow anyway, or Monday anyway. So it happened like on a Thursday. They're like, just take Friday off, start your vacation a little earlier, and come back on the first. I'm like, that's cool. And we'll do that, and then just let the smoke clear, Brittany, like you were saying, let it just hang out there. And then about Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm like, I feel like going to get some work done. I'm not busy, and I called him like, hey, can I get in there and I'm gonna do some work done? And I never got a call back. I'm like, this is weird. And I show up at the building, and The code doesn't work.
Man, you got quiet fired.
I did get quiet fire for sure.
People quiet quit.
They shut off all the
They
lights.
just quietly fired you.
When I showed up, they always shh. Like, wow, there's always somebody here in the building, but it's dark.
No one's here.
No one's here.
Under the desks.
They moved their offices in the middle of the night.
How unprofessional, though, to not be able to have your boss to tell you in advance.
I know. Well, there goes some customers and one employee. Someone said, "I love Oregon and also love teaching on the east side of Toledo." Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Hell yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think should happen to her? I think K2 said a write-up, a little discipline, and that should be the end of it. Renee, what do you think?
Well, I mean, technically, we all talk about people. I mean, if one way or another you say something, her fault was that she didn't hang up the phone.
Right.
So what she did technically was like probably just a normal thing of how she talks, but you have to she needs to have lessons on to make sure the office phone is hung up.
All right.
This is exactly how.
So she only needs to get written up.
This is how the meeting goes in the office. Look, we all know and think the exact same thing that you said. We all feel it, but we all have to understand that we can't say these things when we're at work. And if we do, we need to make sure that the phone is hung up. We need to make sure that nobody is within. I have this conversation all the time where I'm like, look, I understand. Customers are asses at times. Some people are just hard to deal with. And we all say things. And I said, the only thing I ask you to do is just put your head on a swivel like you're telling a racist joke. Look this way, look that way. And if nobody's around, you can say it quietly.
So you're promoting racist jokes.
Yeah.
It's okay to say them. You just don't want nobody to hear them.
I mean, come on, he's just saying the inevitable. Like like what happens? You just.
I am so paranoid. I will turn off my phone, like completely.
What do you mean?
Shut the phone down when I want to talk smack about somebody.
I agree with you. I'm like that on a Zoom call. Like if I'm on a Zoom meeting,
You better
I will
check
just
that
be like,
move.
I will smile. I will shut my laptop. I will take my laptop into the other, set it down before I will be like, oh my God. I just like
Just
take
in
my
case.
bra off and like become a normal human again. Like I'm just like, I'm afraid that the camera will still be on, even though my computer is physically closed.
So in the dental works controversy, Brittany, what do you think should happen?
Write her up. That's it.
Just
Literally,
write up.
that's it.
All right.
That's
Okay,
it.
that's what K2 said. What about you, Kelly?
Write her up.
Write her up, but let her keep working there.
Yeah.
All right, Steven?
I demand a public apology on the top of Navarre Hill. It's the only way I'm going to forgive it.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
Yep.
All right.
Real sign of shame.
You just write her up.
Write her up?
She's good.
Should she address this at all?
No.
The controversy?
No.
Just like be quiet.
No.
You know, I learned that from Andy Stewart, who was the boss at Clear Channel. He said media are horrible people, and they're always looking for a reason to advance a story. So if you say something, well, then that's the next part of the story, and then they're going to reply, and then there's another part of the story. Now you've added like 3 or 4 days onto the story where if you don't say anything, there's nothing to advance. It's just the original story. They can't report the same thing twice, so then it just goes away. So you just don't just let it go. Like because I can't find Nicole anywhere. Like I can't find her.
No, we do a lot of crisis management at work stuff. Like we run a couple political campaigns. So like usually I'm brought in for this with like writing the little statements and stuff. And my general rule is I never give people information they don't have. So like I never, ever, ever want to like, not everybody knows this story. I know it feels like everybody knows the story,
right.
but not everybody does. They don't care about you that much. So like I would never put this any place where people who don't already know about it would be learning about it for the first time.
Like for instance, here's what I learned the hard way, Brittany, was like someone will post some stupid stuff in a comment, then I would take that comment and I would repost it and then bash them. And they're like, you've just given that comment way more than it probably would have more life than it would have even had. So I stopped doing that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All right. Well, there you go. So everyone here says, Nicole, what do you guys think? 419 419-345-3375, 419-345-3375. Should Nicole keep her job? Should she lose her job? Should she just get a write-up? What do you think? Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Thaler on 107.7 The Wolf. Entrance ramp is closed for construction at I-475 southbound on ramp from westbound US 24 exit 4. It is closed through mid-August. Please detour northbound I-475 to Dussel Drive to southbound I-475. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 68 degrees and cloudy, and for your Friday, July 26th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 79. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Thaler on 107.7 The Wolf.
Got to tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce. I tell you, State Line Sauce loves the East Side. Man, they do not. They went to high school with the East Side, and State Line loves the East Side. And they have nothing bad to say at all. So you need to get your State Line Sauce, especially if you live on the East Side or you live in Oregon, which is the Upper East Side. They like to set themselves apart from the rest of the East Side, and they think they're better than they are, the rest of the East Side, like Renee. State Line Sauce CO. I'm just trying to get a reaction out of her. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced.
Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show. Pumped to tell you about our newest sponsor at Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the newest and hottest name in the weight loss game, with all kinds of amazing options to choose from to get you a big head start on your weight loss journey. Stop in at 200 Airport Highway in Wasion, or call and ask for Kendra or Callie at 419-388-7760. Join me on my journey while starting yours today at Holy Grail Wellness.
I juggle a lot. I'm managing constipation with belly pain from my irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, with laxatives and fiber isn't enough. My doctor recommended a way to get ahead of it. Then I said yes to Linzess. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. The symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Febreze. Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week. Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, you know I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, spritz them all. Yes, don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray down to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my bag. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe happy. Febreze. La 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 la.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence dyne test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We're talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company and what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies.
There's typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies. And they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind. And when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Why not make an appointment to see my buddy Joel Cook at Fast Lane Auto Care? Have Joel and his ASC certified mechanics give your car its annual physical. These upcoming months are the worst months to have a breakdown. Not that there's ever really a good month for that. Keep your family safe and sound by making sure your car is safe and sound. Look, we don't want your life savings, just your business for life. Fast Lane Auto Care is at 4th Street, the Anthony Wayne Trail. Go see my buddy Joel. Fast Lane Auto Repair.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. And I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Febreze.
Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week. Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, spritz them armrests. Don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray down to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my back. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe happy. Febreze. La 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 la.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence dyne test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
I'm on a save of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this eye mask. Boy, time to pop it.
Buy a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing is as stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat. Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Less is more? No, more is more. That's why Taco Bell's new $7 Luxe Cravings box is stacked with all your cheesy, crunchy favorites. Think a beefy 5-layer burrito, a double-stacked taco, a Chalupa Supreme, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a drink for just $7. Live Luxe for less. Taco Bell. Sign up at participating Taco Bell stores for limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. Rewards program subject to terms and conditions. Points earned on qualifying purchases.
Mom, it's school shopping time.
On it. Ooh, Target has select supplies like crayons and glue sticks for 25 cents, plus markers for 50 cents.
Next, my new
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but Steve sent you.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve. Oh, hold on. Hold, please. There he is. Hi, Steve.
Hello. Oh, I'm just online checking out my friend Noah's out in Iceland. He's taking some pictures in this beautiful waterfall. And then my friend Francesco Brugnano was up early already checking some of the wine that's fermenting. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, what do we do with life when people are out there like gallivanting in Iceland and we're just sitting here? Like, what are we doing with our lives? Like, what choices did we make that were bad that we can't be in Iceland right now?
Well, to put it this way, he lives at home and doesn't have a car payment, so that kind of helps.
Yeah.
And he's single.
Yeah,
that helps.
Yeah, dude, if you don't have kids, I mean, dude, they suck so much life out of you.
Which is crazy.
Financially, and
kids are the thing that make you want to leave. Like,
that's when you don't have the money to do it.
It's like when you can't afford to is when you really want to.
The good thing about kids is literally when you get through all the years that it's hard, like to see have your adult kids be friends and want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Again, like it's the best feeling ever.
Well, see, I'm glad you're here to remind us that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
There is. Like,
okay.
It's good.
Like my kid now, my oldest, like she's 17 and she got a car. Like I know it's 17. Wow. I never see her anymore. Like she's out with her friends and she's working and she's batoning and doing all this stuff. Like I'm telling you, it's cats in the cradle.
I think they come back to you.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so.
Like, I mean,
right into the basement.
No, seriously. Like I used to be like, gosh, I wish I had a girl that would want to, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to go to any more baseball games and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But now it doesn't even phase. Like it passed me.
Mm.
All right.
I got a friend going through that right now. So he's got a son and a daughter. They're maybe like a year or two apart. And she's getting ready to go to college, maybe a little less than a month and a half. And he's like freaking out because like she's never at his house and he knows that she's getting ready to go and he's trying to, spend all this time and she's just like out with her friends.
I know.
And he is taking it hard.
But I look back, I was the same way. When I got a car, when I turned 16, dude, I was never home. My mom never saw me. Like I was out morning until night, just doing dirt out on the streets.
Doing dirt.
It was.
Doing dirt.
Dude, I was never home. And
did your mom give you gas money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave me gas money.
She's saying she ate it and abetted.
She's like, please stay out, keep going.
I know exactly. I feel bad. Like I was never around, and then I feel bad. Like my grandma would want to hang out. Like we used to hang out, and then when I turned like 16, I just wanted to hang out with my friends, and like I didn't want to be around my family, and I would just be out, and I feel bad now. I wish I would have spent more time, with family, but
now do it now.
Well, my grandma's not around. So that would be
right. Get a black bag of her, hang her from the rear view mirror.
not in Toledo. It's gonna get stolen.
Right, grandma on the bag.
Did you hear about that, Steve?
No.
This poor guy. He had his brother that would hang from his rear view mirror, and it has ashes in a little pouch in a Ziploc baggie. And someone came in and left the Ziploc baggie. He went to go grab his brother, and the baggie was empty. All the ashes are gone.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I thought it was in an urn, but it was in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, he would hang it from his rearview mirror. He said it gave him comfort to have his brother riding shotgun.
Yeah. He wrote Coke on it in Sharpie.
So, no, that's not true, Demetrius.
Oh, that's terrible.
This is Paul.
Oh my God. He's so
Not okay.
Jug. It's called Paul. Paul's been stepped on like 3 times. We don't give you uncut Paul.
Whatever. All right, what's going on? What's going on, Sleaze, Steve?
Well, the rumors, you guys, have they been solved? So Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King did an interview with Melinda Gates, and while talking about their longtime friendship, the old rumors about their sexuality came up again, and Gayle said it did affect her. Now, she says, I used to say to Oprah, you got to do a show on this because it's hard enough for me to get a date on Saturday night with people thinking that we are gay. If we are gay, we would tell you. So Oprah said some people just think they are gay because they aren't used to seeing women with this kind of truth bond. They've been friends for 50 years since they met while they were working together in Baltimore news station WJZ TV. So I don't know. There you go. I remember this rumor though.
It's the dumbest thing. Like, first of all, they wouldn't care if they were gay. They would come out. Like, they wouldn't care. Like in 2024, like nobody would care if you're gay or not. That's not going to affect the fan base.
Cares.
It's so dumb.
But it would be.
And she's got a boyfriend, Stedman.
You've never seen Stedman and Gayle in the same room.
Oh, stop.
At the same time.
Oh, yes, I have.
Maybe it's Oprah that has the crush.
Like, that's how you know you're doing women's friendships, right? Like, if you aren't questioning if I'm with intimately all of my best friends, then I'm not. Like, that's how friendship's supposed to look.
Right.
I don't question it. I imagine it. I wonder. I'm like,
Dude, I got a text message.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look.
I got a text message in at 419-345-3375. Dude said my wife is the repo manager at a credit union, and they just had to repo a vehicle, and in the trunk was a dead guy in an urn, and she called for the son to come get it. He said, just keep it.
Those urns are expensive.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you think of? It's like the investment in the urn?
They're expensive.
Like, oh my God, you're just going to leave $500 sitting in the trunk?
You can go dump out the ashes and then just go, like, sell the urn. Like, at least make a couple $100 on it.
Is there a hot urn black market?
Would you buy a used urn?
Wait a minute, what happens when you're at the funeral home when you're like, well, I have my own urn?
Yeah. I got. It's so crazy. I found this on Facebook Marketplace, and we could use this instead of whatever you're going to try to sell me.
Dude, how hard is that?
I just need the services.
How hard is that funeral guy judging you if you're like, hey, and the urn's going to be $2,000 and blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, I got my own. Like,
no,
and he just pulls it out and shakes it out in front of you.
He's not related to me. I'm in the trunk.
I know.
Takes a handkerchief and
just wipes it out. last bit of Paul.
But the funeral director, so he like literally said like they don't make all of their money on the embalming and all of that. It's all on the accessories. Like
accessories.
Yeah.
She's right.
As we upgrade.
She's like that's where the money's at, is in
right.
the urns, in the little necklaces that people put their ashes in, and all of that kind of stuff.
It's funny.
I don't know why that makes me laugh. Like,
well, it's the same with a car. I mean, Brittany, you deal with the car industry. They don't make they don't make money off the they don't make the money off the base model. It's the upper
used car.
The add-on.
It's the add-on.
It's hey, this casket's got Bluetooth. Hey, this urn is equipped with Wi-Fi.
You know.
By the way, I did get an interesting text message in at 419-345-3375. They said, I'm mad that it's okay now to say you don't like your kids. When my kids were young and I wanted to wring their scrawny little necks and I was honest about not liking them, I was shamed. But I agree. Once they are older and like you and you like them, and it's a great feeling.
When did you have kids? Because like my whole childhood, my parents openly disliked me. So the 80s and 90s, fine. Early 2000s, that's what the mom bloggers always talked about was how
oh my
awful
God.
But I thought it was,
so I don't know what wasn't it okay to openly?
But is it? I thought FTA was a recent thing, like a recent.
No.
Yeah, I mean it's a recent social media thing.
Yeah, recent social media thing. But parents have been saying it since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost positive that's where the first cuss word came from.
Yeah.
It had something to do with kids.
Like I feel like I came up in like the mom blog time, and like their blogs were called like "Mommy Needs a Drink," "Mommy Pacifiers," and "Wine." Like all of the names were like literally how they're coping with this
weed and rearing.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
all right. What else, Steve?
Wow. So if you spent any time, guys, watching Friends, you know that beginning, the cast was actually laughing in the opening credits because they were miserable. So if you spend any time in a fountain, it's not fun, at least not as an adult. But yet the cast of Friends looks so happy in the opening credits when they're playing in the fountain. And there's a reason for that. So in a recent interview with Conan O'Brien, Lisa Kudrow said that the filming those credits was a nightmare. She says she doesn't like discomfort at all, and it was a very long late night, and the water was very cold. We got audio on this too.
Shooting those titles in the fountain was a nightmare. That fountain was cold. It was very late at night. We'd done, I think, 500 takes of dancing. Unmotivated dancing is hard too, right? That's just, it's hard. And they said, we're going to do one more take. And Matthew said, one more? Okay. Can't remember a time I wasn't in a fountain. What are we dancing? I don't know when I've laughed so hard. You see us laughing, and it's because he just said, are we going to do it again? Just laughing hysterically, doubled over. That's in the titles.
So that is such an iconic. Like you can't think of a show now. Think of a show now that you're like, oh, that open is so good, or the opening song is so good. They don't even have it anymore. Like they're not.
Nope.
Man, you remember Good Times and the Friends, and like there's nothing now. There's nothing.
Golden Girls.
Nothing. Yeah, Golden Girls. Like nothing now is memorable for the beginnings of these shows. I don't know why that is.
Point.
Yeah, I don't
know.
Really,
really isn't.
I can't think of one current show you're watching on Netflix or whatever where you're like, oh man, that open is so cool.
because now you can skip the open.
Yeah, truth.
I know.
What else?
So, guys, your Post Malone, was it just Malone, or was it pre-Malone? Either way, his first release was called "Why Don't You Love Me," and it is really something else. We have audio on this too.
It was you walking out my door. You said you loved me just moments before. Why'd you lie? What the heck?
What the heck?
Pre-Malone.
What the
Pre-Malone is whoa.
That's had 80s vibes all over.
He's come a very far way. Yes.
Oh my God.
Pre-Malone.
I can't believe you didn't beat that out.
Sunday afternoon drinking vibes.
What the heck?
That's awesome.
It was you walking at me just moments before. Why'd you lie?
Why'd you lie? What the heck?
He doesn't say that anymore.
No.
Oh my God! What a mistake that was.
Is there like a word that if you hear it in a song, you immediately go, "I'm done"? Like if I
Heck
hear
is one of
if
them.
I hear heck, I'm not listening to the rest of it.
No,
I'm not. I'm just like, and that's over.
Yeah, you have to give me more than heck in a song. Like if I bought a song from you, I mean maybe the radio version, I don't know, but
I have a question. Is he making an album or is he going on everybody else's country
Steven,
album?
He's making an album.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
saw that he's now doing a song with Lainey Wilson. Like he's done
Yeah.
Blake Shelton and
I think Jelly Roll, right?
Yep,
Jelly
Jelly
Roll.
Roll. No, Jelly Roll's doing one with MGK.
Oh,
Say goodbye to genres of music.
Yeah, it's dead. It's
I-
dead.
Genres of music
dude,
is done.
I am such a genius. We can go back to months and months ago where I said country is officially dead and that the genres of music no more. People are gonna they like Post Malone, they like Jelly Roll, they like Lainey Wilson, they like Blake Shelton, they like Beyonce. Like there is no more genre anymore. You just like you like stuff across the board, and it's song by song by song by artist by artist. It's got nothing to do with it. Labeling anymore.
It's not even that. I just think that like now you're seeing all these types of music mixing together. It's a mixing of hip hop to country,
Right.
R&B, and pretty
Agreed.
soon it's just going to be one thing of music.
It's just music. But because you look at Spotify and all those, they tried. There's 1,050 freaking channels, all trying to genre it out. But if people just want to hear a little bit of everything, like I want to hear some Motown, I want to hear some disco, I want to hear some Post Malone, I want to hear some Beyonce, I want to hear some Jelly Roll, I want to hear a little bit of everything. And I just think that they tried to section this out like that, and now people are revolting and they're like, no, dude, I want to hear it all. There are no more genres.
Well, don't mess with my jazz and don't mess with my indie pop, and we'll all get along.
Oh, I think your indie pop is
safe. No one touch that or discover it or make it.
When
or
you said it, I thought it was a 60s.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
That was the dumbest.
Anybody want some indie pop?
No.
I got a case of it.
Keep it. Don't bring that to the party.
I got a can of indie pop.
Oh
Here.
God, it's
It's
got no flavor.
None.
BYO indie pop.
Covered in unshaved leg hair.
Thank you, Steve. That is Steve Sleeves, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning. Says, see the difference at Coit. 100% satisfaction guaranteed, and also 30% off if you call them and say, hey, I listen to 107.7 The Wolf and Anderson Demetrius in the morning. Get 30% off your carpet cleaning at Coit. Call Coit.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The Wolf.
DJ Insane. Baby girl, you're so damn fine though. I'm trying off to hit it from behind though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine though. And when it's over, I press rewind though. You talking bands, girl, I got it. Benjamin's all in my pocket. I traded in my truths for some robbers. You playing Batman, Betty's the robber. Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari. Hey, 17 shots, no 38.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. Baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kissed your lips, make you grit your teeth with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip to sip. Yeah, you know you love to fight, and I say shit I don't mean, but I'm still gonna wake up on you and me. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met.
but baby, maybe something's telling me this ain't over yet.
Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, bring it back. Yeah. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. Bring it back, that old New York rap. New York.
Let's get it on. Sicker than your average. A twist cabbage on instinct. It's okay. Stink pink gators. My Detroit players. Gems for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right, Biggie there. Head night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose. Never choose to. Bruise crew too. Do something to us. Talk to us. Talk to us. Wanna do us. Screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to the clutch. Yeah, I squeeze free at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Take that. Recently, front ain't saying nothing, so I just keep my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with Jesus peace. With my peace. If who want it, if you on it, that Brooklyn book is
my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking on this wine. It's already empty and ain't even summertime. I know I'm missing that dance in my mind. There's a hole in the bottle, I keep my cool, play
Take that. Hold it back.
I swear 10 minutes ago that bottle.
Lil John got the beat to make your booty go.
I won't
Take that. Rewind it back.
just hear the water down this ruby red. Sipping on
go.
it.
Go right. Say what you say. Yeah. You ain't go right. Say what you say. Go right. Say what you say. On my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door. World there's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for two, waiting back. I'm getting home, like a losing you. Spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, it's always through his heart lonely. So watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon.
DJ Insane. Need a little more help in the home?
Bring it.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latt, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Real. K2 the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side. Stephen B. Hardy, holding down that Facebook Live, and Brittany Gibbons from the Family Road Trip Trivia Podcast. Download the new episode today, Junior, and of course the Country Club Girls Podcast as well. By the way, Stephen B. Hardy, thank you so much for taking my mom to the airport this morning.
Very welcome.
How was that?
It was a great time. She is a saint.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she's amazing.
She is a saint.
Yeah.
Did she hit on you?
She tried. She groped my leg. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
We were wondering if Andrew was going to start calling you Daddy.
Whoa! First of all, Renee, what are you doing? What are you doing right now?
Dad's okay. That's fine. No, it was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time. Yeah.
I'm honestly nervous with talking, but so she got in. I was just gonna turn up music and just kind of be awkward and drive her, but we started
talking, and she's just really good conversational.
Yeah, she is.
Did she
Touch
sit
your
in your
thigh.
back seat or your front seat?
She sat.
Oh, she sat on his lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sat on my lap.
Shut up, Kate. She was my mother.
She did the steering. Steven worked the pedals.
Wow, you guys.
Man,
Good.
look at that.
She paid for that ride.
She paid me afterwards too.
Yeah. She got a ride, and then I took her to the airport.
Did you give her snacks?
Oh, you did?
No,
Yeah.
she something to nibble on.
She brought me some fruit salad, which was delicious. By the way.
Yeah.
So you tossed her salad?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get fired.
This is amazing.
Renee.
Oh my God!
Renee.
She actually told me she tossed it herself before she got in. It was good to go. No, it was a good time. I had a great blast.
A great blast.
Kensley didn't really talk too much, but your mom did try including her in the conversation a lot. It was a good time, man.
Kensley's probably had her headphones in listening to Taylor Swift, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I was kind of upset because I actually put Taylor Swift on my phone. Like I went against all my morals. And we didn't even listen to her, so I can't complain too bad. But it was a great time.
Oh, good. Yeah, she went to Virginia for the weekend.
Are you
going
gonna
to see my cousins?
Are you gonna see her again?
Are you picking her up?
I might call her. I don't know.
Such an
hey Max, what you doing?
How's your trip
How was
going?
your trip? I
miss
love
you.
love the pictures that you sent.
Oh, dude, I'm done with
Still
this.
thinking about that car ride.
Yeah.
Renee, this isn't funny. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm not saying anything, Andrew.
Yeah.
She stirred the pot enough, and then she just pulled back.
I know.
Just watch the
I mean, there's a reason Stephen was late today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worn out. I was tired.
I'm so dumb.
To you, Mrs.
mother.
Robertson.
Me and Mrs. E. You got a thing going on.
It's not funny at all. I don't know why you guys are laughing.
It's kind of funny.
So,
it's making my cheeks hurt.
That's what she said this morning.
K2.
Why is Andrew red?
Because he's like thinking about all the Father's Day gifts he's finally going to be able to buy.
Yeah, you owe me a lot of gifts, Steven.
I'm open to it, son.
Oh. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. I don't know why you're laughing.
My cheeks hurt
I'm known to have that effect. Flowers down the aisle, and then Steven walking, just looking at him with all of his friends, waiting for his mom to show up.
Not funny.
Just one more. Andrew's mom has got it going on. So that's it.
Oh, you bitches.
How exciting, Andrew.
Up K2.
So take Steven off that new flyer. Now he's done on the show.
Yeah, right? Man. Yeah. Hey, I was reading this morning on 13 ABC, and it's talking about marijuana laws and how Child Protective Services cases go with it. So workers at Child Protective Services say substance abuse by caregivers is the number one for open cases, and the number one substance for those cases is marijuana. Which is weird. Like, are we still calling child services if you're smoking marijuana around your kids?
I'm sure there's a whole population of people who do call child services on people who smoke.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, I didn't know.
And those people don't
was a
smoke
thing.
marijuana.
No.
Well, I know, of course not. But isn't that weird though? That I
I'm
wouldn't.
one of those.
You're one. You would if
No, I'm one of those that don't smoke marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Would you call TSB though?
Yeah, that's the question. Is do you? So if you see, which happens all the time now, like kids have a car and the parents get a car and you smell marijuana. I mean, would you call CSB?
No, but I'm judging.
You should.
I'm judging pretty hard. Like, and it's not for the reasons that most people are. I'm just like, there's so many other ways that you can do this and not have your kids smell like they've been in the field.
Or when I see you smoking a cigarette with your windows rolled up with kids in the car.
Oh God,
yeah,
that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if
Right?
people still do that.
Or even if it's cracked, I don't care. I don't like it.
Right. Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't be smoking around your. But weed doesn't have the health side effects that that cigarettes do.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the question is, do you call CSB if you see someone smoking weed
No.
and you know they have kids?
No.
What about if the kids are around?
No, that now I know exactly why they're smoking.
I mean, it's so medicinal too. Like this, you could be calling this on a veteran. You could be calling.
Yeah.
These are not reasons to report somebody to Child Protective Services. What a waste of resource.
Right, and it's the
I would
number.
be embarrassed.
And it's the number one thing that they get called about is parents smoking marijuana. And I was like, it just surprised me because I'm like, that's.
Do you call the CSB when you see people drinking around their kids? Do you do that?
No.
You
Exactly.
Right.
Like, so that's my issue. Like, you guys will crack a bottle.
You're at Cedar Point with your kids, and you're walking around drinking.
And you're pound. Look, I have seen much worse behavior on people who are drunk than people who are stoned. I have never heard of a riot breaking out between a group of people smoking weed. That's never happened.
Right. In the history of the world,
I'm seeing these parents drinking because they sell alcohol now at the zoo, and I'm like, they're drinking and they're at the zoo with their kids. I had mixed feelings about that.
Really?
Like, you can't go to the zoo without having.
But
a
Cedar
drink.
Point has alcohol too.
I know.
I love
But
going
I
to
agree.
the zoo drunk.
I
I'm
think-
like, I'm like, I can fight that bear.
I mean, if we're not like reporting every parent that we see holding a beer in a restaurant or at the zoo or anywhere, then you should not be reporting any parent for any other reason for marijuana. I'm just
right.
How are you getting these kids home? Oh, you had a beer and you're going to drive them home. The same thought process should be behind how ridiculous.
Even more.
Right.
If you're out in public and you see someone drinking maybe more than one beer, and you know, how are they? Well, the kids are obviously getting in the car at some point.
Yeah.
But you're calling them on marijuana,
right?
Yeah. I mean, what? Because I'm going to get them there 2 hours later because I'm going 25.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
It's because that one good song was on and we just kept driving around.
And we just drove until we were done listening to the album.
That's how that goes.
Stopped at a stop sign waiting for it to turn green.
We're gonna go through McDonald's. We're gonna listen to this song again.
Yeah.
That's how this is gonna work.
Everybody's getting nuggets until this song is over.
Mom, why are we standing here? Well, I'm waiting for it to turn green, but it's a stop sign. It's never going to turn green.
You just don't believe.
Believe. Close your eyes and believe.
Think really hard. It's going to turn. Brittany, are we doing trivia?
Fine.
Yes, trivia.
Can it be easy trivia?
We're gonna do some historical. I'm joking. It's candy. I think.
Candy trivia. Oh, I'm in. All right.
Brittany, why do you always look at me? You stretch
Because
your
you-
neck and you're like, I gotta see.
I'm
gotta
not
see if
surprised
Renee
you're gonna be
approves of
like,
this. Stop
actually,
it.
I have to leave early.
Yeah, Renee. You're going to be here for trivia, Renee. You have to stay. There's only one more break. Coming up next, Renee's favorite. We play with Brittany, the queen of trivia, coming up next. Renee, you got to do traffic still.
I thought I got a break. I thought I was going to start Googling candy and try to get ahead of my game. From Taylor Automotive Traffic Center,
Who are you?
It's just candy trivia.
I know, geez,
Do not panic.
She is so anxiety is just written over her face. Look at her. Oh my gosh.
Did you guys show her the EV sensor?
I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Taylor.
Okay.
And what? you
know the station?
Unbelievable.
Do you know the station?
Yes, that's 1077 The Wolf.
Kelly? What is going on?
Oh my God.
The wheels are falling off.
Off this show.
Yeah, and this show is
all about trivia.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't about trivia. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
The bridge is closed, but I think the part's in today. So the correct bridge.
You can open it.
Northbound and southbound between French Street and North Summit Street. It's closed. We think just through today, but
we think that's what she said. She said, "Hey, we think it may be closed just through today."
I just got a text message. Crinkle fries. Crinkle fries.
She sounded like the service department from the bridge. The part's in.
It might be done today.
Call back in 5 hours. We'll let you know if you can pick up your bridge.
I dropped it off 3 weeks ago, though. What is taking us on parts? You know, what do they call it? What do they call it? What's it? The service line. What is it called? The distributor line. What is it? What is the thing?
Supply chain.
Thank you. Supply chain. Supply chain issues.
anyhow,
called,
Taylor Kia. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 70 degrees and cloudy. And for your Friday, July 26th, there will be sunny skies with a high of 79. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf.
Got to tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You need to get some State Line sauce in your life. You need to spice things up a little bit. Tomorrow, Farmers Market, the place to go. Toledo Farmers Market is awesome. You go there on a Saturday morning and get you some State Line hot sauce, or you can go to the website, statelinesauceco.com. Get sauced.
Right down the road, and they feature something for everyone. They are the shops at Carson Block in downtown Grand Rapids, Ohio. The Village Orchard with garden gifts and home accents. The Just For You shop with apparel, antiques, and uniques. And it's Christmas all year round at Carson's Christmas Corner. Grandma's Pantry featuring specialty foods, preserves, and treats. And the Damn Gift Shop, which has Grand Rapids gifts and souvenirs. The shops at Carson Block, downtown Grand Rapids, Ohio. CarsonBlockGR.com.
I juggle a lot. I'm managing constipation with belly pain from my irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, with laxatives and fiber isn't enough. My doctor recommended a way to get ahead of it. Then I said yes to Linzess.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July summer sale and get 35% off paints and stains from July 26th through August 5th. With prices starting at $31.84. It's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
I can't believe tax season is here already. But look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center,
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Hey, it's Stephen B. Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show. Pumped to tell you about our newest sponsor at Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the newest and hottest name in the weight loss game, with all kinds of amazing options to choose from to get you a big head start on your weight loss journey. Stop in at 200 Airport Highway in Wasion or call ask for Kendra or Callie at 419-388-7760. Join me on my journey while starting yours today at Holy Grail Wellness.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Last, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side, Stephen B. Hardy, holding down that Facebook Live feed. Brittany Gibbons is here from the Family Road Trip Trivia Podcast. She's the queen of trivia, and it is time now for trivia. We haven't done trivia in so long, and Brittany is ready to distribute it to us right now. Now, how we have to do, make sure everyone writes down their answer. Oh, I thought you were going to bring erase boards.
We never do trivia. I come here with trivia. We never do it. I've stopped preparing for you guys. Renee runs out of the room. She calls in sick on trivia day. Nobody calls for trivia. I
love trivia.
You know, that's
Brittany, wait. I knew you were coming today, and I still showed up.
Okay.
She's on still. I still showed up.
Yep. Only because I thought, we haven't done. They haven't done trivia on all these Fridays I've been off, so there's going to be no trivia. I'll show up.
You know what it is? It's like having a girl who shaves her legs all the time, and then nothing ever happens, and then the one day she decides not to shave her legs. You're like, hey, and she's like, oh
man,
true. Damn it.
I can relate to that.
He's talking about it, and I'm feeling my legs.
All right, make sure everyone writes their answers down. No cheating. Change your answer because someone else says something. All right, here we go. All right, Brittany, question number. How many questions do we have?
We do 5.
5. Question number 1.
Okay. Which is the first candy bar to combine chocolate with crisped rice?
Oh, I've got my answers. Everyone got an answer locked in?
I do.
All right, we're gonna go Renee first.
Crunch.
What?
The Nestle's Crunch.
Oh, I didn't think of that one. I said Kit Kat.
That's what I was like. Nobody's gonna think of that one.
No, I said Kit Kat.
No.
I was gonna say Kit
What did you
Kat, but I'm
say?
like everybody's gonna say Kit Kat.
Demetrius?
Nestle's Crunch.
Were you gonna say that before? You swear.
I swear to God.
All right, Kelly.
Me too. Nestle's Crunch.
Steven?
Nestle Crunch.
Oh man. K2?
Crunch.
How would you even say Kit Kat? There's no right in that.
Right.
So
There's not.
It's a wafer.
Oh, I don't know.
So it's Nestle's Crunch.
Man, all right.
So it'll just be easier to say Andrew has none.
I know everyone else
Everybody else
has
has
one.
one.
All right, question number 2.
Okay, what were the 4 original flavors of Lifesavers introduced in 1921?
All right.
Okay, I got it. Cherry.
What on it? Everyone's not done. You weren't going first. Are we ready? Steven, you go first.
Why do I have to go first? Because I'm still writing.
Yes.
I don't even know what the flavors are. Cherry was my favorite, so that was my first choice. And then I want to say the green one.
Flavor.
Was
Not
it
what
apple?
color.
I'm not sure. Apple.
Okay.
And then there was the white one, which I'm guessing was like a coconut or pineapple or something. I'm not sure. And
Brittany's shaking her head.
This is how I know you're young. Like the fact that you associate with green with apple and not lime, like all of us had to grow up with.
Yes.
I know you are.
That's
a
so.
youth.
That is so funny.
Better living in the 90s, I guess.
All right. So is that your 4?
I didn't even get to the 4th.
So you got 3.
I don't even know what the 4th color is. What's
It's okay, Bubba. You're not right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Wrong.
Thank you, guys. I
K2?
appreciate that.
Lemon, cherry, lime, and orange.
All right, Renee.
Cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
I said cherry, lime, orange, and grape.
Is there
Cherry,
even a
orange, lemon, lime.
Cherry, lemonade, and Kelly.
I thought cherry, grape, lemon, lime.
Cherry, grape, lemon, lime. All right. What are the 4
Okay,
flavors?
it was actually grape, orange, lemon, and lime. There was cherry.
Oh. I got 3 out of 4 though. That's
It's
more than
still wrong.
anybody. What?
It's
They
still
don't
wrong.
purple on the.
Yeah, I got 3 out of 4 too.
It's still wrong.
It's still wrong.
All right. At the end of 2 questions, everyone has 1. I have 0. Oh wow! I can't believe I got grape. Like that was my last one I put down. I'm like, I'm just gonna go grape. I think
I hated
you knew it was grape.
My worst one.
Really? You gotta talk on the microphone, Kelly. I know it's your first day.
Sorry.
All right. Question number 3.
Ay.
Which cube-shaped candy is extremely sour?
Cube. Oh, cube.
Cube-shaped
I know.
That's sour.
I would have said lemon head, but that's not cubed.
Right. We got kicked off in again.
Okay.
You got something?
Yeah.
Does everyone have something?
Yeah, I do.
Cube?
I think so.
Man. I'm gonna say I'll go first. I'm gonna say those go ahead, Kelly.
Starburst.
Oh, all right. Steven?
The only thing I know of sour is Warhead, so I'm just going to say that knowing it's wrong.
The cubed warhead. All right.
Warhead.
K2?
I did warheads too.
Warheads. Oh, Renee?
It's not cubed. I don't know. I
that's
didn't
what you
write
have.
nothing.
You didn't write anything?
I don't know any sour cube candy.
The special. Okay, I'm going to say the special edition cubed lemon heads. Demetrius?
I'm torn between 2.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go with my first instinct, which is now and later's.
All right.
Oh.
So it's actually warheads. They are square.
What?
Oh,
Warheads are
they
square?
are cubed. Yeah,
Really?
they
I
are.
don't even know what they are.
One for the good guy.
They're very
I
sour.
thought they were little people, like the.
Those are Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, but I thought the Warheads and Sour Patch Kids were in the same kind
No,
of line.
that would
I always
be a
thought
no.
Warheads were rounded, but
Yeah. All right.
No.
So who got that right?
Me and Steven.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Steven's got 2, K2's got 2, everyone else has 1. I have 0. Question number 4.
Okay, complete this candy slogan. There is no wrong way to eat a what?
Oh,
that's easy.
Yes, thank God. It's obvious, Rolo. Okay, Kelly, you're first.
I don't know.
You don't know?
There's
Is that your answer?
There's no wrong way to eat a blank.
Rolo.
No wrong way to eat a roll.
Eat Rolo. Remember
No.
Rolos?
I hated
Kat?
having to unwrap all
Kit
those.
Kat. All right, Kelly says Kit Kat. Steven?
Snickers.
All right, Steven says Snickers. K2.
Reese's.
Reese's. Renee.
Reese's.
You can't just say because she said it. You had Reese's in your head because you were.
I had Reese's in my head.
Okay.
I didn't think it was right.
Okay, all right. Obviously,
I love how that's how she validates it. I didn't think the answer in my head was right. I didn't.
Listen.
Look.
Listen.
Listen, I'm gonna skip Fridays again.
I get the punishment for it. I'm gonna say no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
You said Rolo.
I was trying to get you guys to say Rolo. No wrong way to eat a Rolo.
So you're trying to trick us?
Yes,
Cheater.
of course. Demetrius,
it's Reese's.
Reese's.
It is Reese's.
Yes. All right, who got that right?
Everybody.
Except me.
Except Kelly.
Oh, except Kelly?
I
What
got
did
it
you
wrong.
say?
Oh, Kelly and Steve got it wrong. That means K2 is in the lead with three. And we're on the last question.
Okay, in 1995, what color of M&M was added to the packages after popular vote?
I do know this.
Oh.
Look, I'm probably
I
there.
think I know this. I think I know what. All right, here it's the last question. All right, Renee, you go first then.
Blue.
I said blue.
No, you didn't. I just watched you scribble on that thing. What's that say?
Where I don't even know what I'm looking
Here.
at. That's the word. Okay.
Really? That says Bob.
I say Bob.
What does that look like to you? Does that look like blue to you?
I mean, there's a B there.
Right? And then
It doesn't say Bob
at the end of it.
No, it stopped. It's not. It's obviously blue.
Well, you held up a B and went,
Kelly.
look at that.
It's blue.
Yes, thank you. Kelly is the judge.
I just watched that girl squint at 4-foot font.
That's not true.
She's
got three. I can
She
see
can
now.
see now.
Yeah, she had two cataracts.
She probably has better vision than all of us.
Yeah. All right, Demetrius, what did you say?
It's blue.
You didn't say blue. You don't write anything down.
You didn't hand out paper.
Kelly.
Blue.
Blue. Steven.
I went with green, so
Green. And K2.
I did green also.
Green. Ah! So what's that do? K2 stuck at 3. Did anyone get 3?
Hold on.
Well,
Let's see
no,
what
we
the
don't
answer
even
is.
know what
Oh,
the
what's
answer
What's the
is.
answer?
Oh yeah, it's green.
What is it?
It's blue.
Oh, Brittany,
you have to crush me like that.
it's blue. All right, so
it's a
who
tie.
got blue? Who else got blue? All right, how many did you have?
did.
We got to keep better
So
score.
we had
but
we
Renee
had
didn't
two
have
coming.
3.
I hit
Renee had
3.
two. Renee had 2.
Oh, so she has
I
3
had
now.
2.
You have 3.
Yeah. Now
So Demetrius,
I have 4.
you didn't have 4.
I got
No, you
Crunch.
I got crunch.
I got the Lifesavers.
no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You didn't get the.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
No, we know.
We know.
Nice try though. She tried to skate in there.
Whatever. Quit
All right.
being mean. It's just
No,
trivia.
I think
It's supposed to be
doesn't
fun.
Everybody have 2?
No.
We know Demetrius has 3. Demetrius, K2, and Renee have 3.
Yeah.
So here's the tiebreaker. Tiebreaker question between Renee, K2, and Demetrius.
All right.
Oh, guys, I was
She
not
wasn't prepared for a
You weren't prepared
tiebreaker.
for a tiebreaker.
All right, there might be a couple. Which of the following candies is not chewy? Jujubes, hot tamales, Jolly Ranchers.
Oh.
Oh, that's not chewy.
Yeah,
Yep.
not chewy.
Jolly Rancher.
That's Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher, yeah.
All right.
I don't like any of this. Okay. What do you think here?
I gave you the kids trivia. That's why. Can you get a better question than that?
Kids trivia.
I got you, Brittany, if you need it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. How many?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. How many candies are in this gummy ghost pepper bag?
What is this? Guess how? What is this? Guess how? Do I win the bag? Is this like how many candies are in the jar?
No, yes, exactly.
That's a guess. That has nothing to do with questions. That's a guess.
Oh yeah.
It's not a knowledge. based.
If you
question.
it is if you're looking at like
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
judge what I'm judging what I see the packaging.
It's a guess.
I'm gonna say 8.
I'm going
It's
to
worst tiebreaker question.
I'm going to say
Go ahead.
I'm
Renee.
going to say 1.
K2?
4.
4? Demetrius?
9.
9? The answer is 1. Renee wins trivia!
Did you hear that? It's a ghost pepper candy. You don't get who eats one ghost pepper.
Or more than one, you mean.
He said gum.
Well, I'm saying even one. Nobody's gonna eat the whole thing.
Right. So Renee won. Trivia.
Congratulations, Renee. Winner of
Congratulations, Road Trip Trivia Podcast. Brittany, you have to download your episode right now. What is this week's online?
What did I win?
Actually, I don't know. Our interns don't have it up yet.
Okay, all right. Well, it's
But it would be brilliant, whatever it is.
It'll be up today. All right, here's traffic.
Where's my prize?
Hold on, I got you.
Give her that ghost.
I don't want you.
She had to eat it on the show, though.
I've got you a pair of Hamler Country Fest tickets.
No, that was from a year ago.
May 17th and 18th. That was this year. May 17th, 18th, 2024. Here's a pair of tickets.
Those prizes stink.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you the ghost pepper.
Only if you all take a bite of it.
I wouldn't. I couldn't. Could you take it? So you guys want to take a bite of it?
No, I have to do stuff today. I can't be in the bathroom all day.
One bite? You can't take one bite? Who would take one bite of this ghost
Not
pepper
on a
right
boat,
now?
not with a goat.
I
Not in
think
the car.
I think the winner
Not
should
with
be
the
able to
bar.
choose.
You choose.
somebody.
Yes, you choose somebody.
The winner gets to choose the
take a bite.
worst loser.
Okay, take a bite.
Right.
Go ahead.
So who's the worst loser? Who got the least amount of points?
I don't know.
Andrew.
What? You just made that up. You just said that for no reason.
But I literally
It was
had
very,
to read
it was very attacking.
You got the least amount of
It
points.
was very attacking.
You reacted so.
I hate hot stuff.
I wouldn't make anybody do that.
All right.
I'll just go
Winner
with no prize.
You can have it.
I don't want
Here.
no prize.
You can have
something like chorizo with eggs or something.
Monday.
I won't be here Monday.
All right. What's going on track?
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 1077 The Wolf. Holland Sylvania Road, both northbound and southbound between West Central Avenue and Brent Road is closed due to road construction. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 70 degrees and mostly cloudy, and for your Friday, July 26th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 79. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 1077 The Wolf. Wolf.
I did get text message 419-345.
I did get text message 419-345-3375 when listener said, if I take a bite of the ghost pepper gummy, do I get to go on a date with Brittany?
Well, she's married, so.
Oh, so that would be a little rough.
Can her husband come too?
Will your husband come as well, Brittany? I don't know. Anyway, all right. I get to say my friends over at Tea Tree Asian Bistro, the number one Asian spot in all of the 419. They've got that lunch special from 11:30 until 2:30. That's where you get $5 sushi rolls, you get $9 entrees. Sundays from 3:30 until 8:30 they're open now, and you get the sangria and mimosa deal. Sangrias and mimosas for $4, and of course they have that new Korean fare that they've kind of worked into the menu this month. So it's really cool. Tea Tree Asian Bistro. It really is one of the top places in town to get dinner. It's worth a drive to Perrysburg at Levis Commons in Perrysburg. Tea Tree Asian Bistro.
Hey guys, Stephen B. Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius
in the morning show. Pumped to tell you about
in the morning show. Pumped to tell you about our new
Holy Grail is the newest
sponsor at Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the newest and hottest leading in the weight loss game with all kinds of amazing options to choose from to get you a big head start on your weight loss journey. Stop in at 200 Airport Highway in Wasion or call and ask for Kendra or Callie at 419-388-7760. Join me on my journey while starting yours today.
It's school shopping time.
On it. Ooh, Target has select supplies like crayons and glue sticks for 25 cents, plus markers for 50 cents.
Next, my new Rockstar vibe means new clothes.
Ooh, totally. These graphic tees are $6 and made to last.
And a strawberry lunch bag to match my sweet personality.
Got it. And it's only $5. Let's get your favorite Good and Gather snacks. They're now at a new lower price.
Best team ever.
When it comes to low prices, Target has your back to school.
The hottest deals of summer are at Towers Armory right now. Bulk ammo prices so think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 7.62 by 39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad and get range time for $15. Towers Armory is paying top dollar for your unwanted firearms and accessories. Even an old broken gun may have value. The process is simple, it's free, and we can handle the paperwork and pay you on the spot.
Yeah. I love it.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not a rate based on Terry who keeps.
It's the best.
And makes the car behind them.
So I did a new one, or a new one.
No,
I
they're
did
about
one a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't.
Save with
that.
drive-bys in the Allstate app
Potatoes
and
and
only
corn on
pay a
the
rate
cob
based on you.
and crab legs and
Not available in every state. Subject to terms and conditions, rating factors, and savings.
yeah, but I didn't boil it. I
Risk
just
driving. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
What? I
Welcome
did.
to AutoZone. What are you working on?
Well, it's all together in the same pot.
Starting trouble.
It's just
No one
lit in
like
the
that.
oven instead
We can get you
of
set up
boiling
for some
it.
stronger starts. You might just get a fresh
I didn't
start.
want to
We can take care of that
I didn't
free
want
of
to boil it. I wanted
But
to put it
if
in
it
the
is time
oven.
for a new battery, we've got replacement batteries that'll fit
Yeah,
your
and I
needs.
said yes to
starting
that,
at
and then I said I
$79.99.
did this
That's
other
what makes us America's #1 battery destination.
But
Restrictions apply.
you know what I mean?
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July summer sale and get 35% off paints and stains from July 26th through August 5th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
So I feel like we grew up.
No one likes that.
You had to
We
eat
can get you
everything
set
on your plate. So when I was adamant, I was like, my kids are gonna
Coming up in 30 seconds.
Coming up at 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you part by Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home?
I
You
didn't-
need therapy.
I
but you don't
followed the
want to
baby
go to a
book,
nursing
so I was like,
Med
my
One
kids
Care
are
has
gonna-
all the answers and more. Med One Care offers home.
Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the
All
morning.
right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Hey, I was rocking out a little bit. They started their summer concert series on GMA, so of course they have it every Friday. So today they got Green Day on there. I'm like,
love Green Day.
Blast from the past.
Man.
That was probably like one of the most covered bands ever. Like every local band here does a Green Day song.
Out of that grunge rock era, I think Green Day is probably the best. But it's not even close. Like between them or Pearl Jam or Nirvana or Alice in Chains.
I think Green Day is better than Nirvana.
100%.
No way.
Hits, the amount of albums sold. Still being relevant in 2020. Nirvana hasn't been relevant in 2 decades. Well, yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it.
They put out 20 years.
Nirvana's the one that put grunge rock on the map.
I just think Green Day is the biggest grunge rock band of all time because they're still relevant today. I mean, they put it out a couple years ago, I think, and they're great, man.
They have a new album coming out.
They do?
Grammys they've won.
See?
Yeah, they got a new album coming out.
Yeah, was it Bill?
Yeah, they're going on tour with Alice in Chains and Smashing Pumpkins.
Does make sense.
They need some help.
Whatever. What's your favorite Green Day song?
Man, there's a lot.
Ooh, there's a lot.
That's my favorite.
They just did that
I
one.
like Good Riddance. I like that one.
This is my favorite. And I like so many of them, but this is my favorite Green Day song. Oh no, it's not.
They just did that one. That's the one they just did.
Nothing and everything.
I am one of those melodramatic.
Can you sing some Green Day for us Monday, Steven?
Yeah, I can learn one real quick.
All right, this is my favorite one.
That was the wrong one.
No, it was the wrong one. You guys, I know you've been waiting. Like, what is Andrew's favorite Green Day song? I have to know. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. As soon as YouTube plays this ad, real quick.
Royal Piss and Cricket.
Here we go. This is it.
Oh yeah, I know it.
It's called Longview. From the album Dookie.
See, to me though, this doesn't have that grunge.
Get into hold on.
Sit around and watch the tube, but nothing's on.
Watch it kick it.
Change the channel
Oh, it kicks in.
With all my thumbs just for a bit. I'm sick of all the same old shit. In the house with the locked doors and I'm broken.
Oh, here we go.
Take me away to paradise.
This is
Second generation of grunge, honestly.
This was grind. Yeah, this was grind. This is not as dirty as Nirvana.
No.
Oh, I agree with
that.
that. I agree with that.
We're not even close to being as gritty and as grindy.
I didn't say who was the grungiest. I said of the genre.
But they don't fall into the genre.
They do too.
No,
absolutely. They may be. They definitely fall
step cousin to grunge.
They just weren't as dark.
They weren't as. They had a lot of top 40-ish hits.
Yeah, which makes them not grunge.
They're honestly more like pop rock.
Right.
Like that's the death. That's the death title.
Pilot. That was great.
Oh, Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, they were good.
You notice
What's that?
You notice all those guys died though.
Stone Temple STP. That makes it even more grungy. They're really into it.
Yeah, their life was pain.
Pilots. God rest their souls.
STP. What's a good STP song?
I like Creep. I like Push. I think is it called Interstate?
Interstate.
Yeah.
Interstate. I like Interstate. Here, hold on, Steve. Before you go on. This isn't the creep I was thinking.
No, you were thinking
yeah, Radiohead. I'm a creep. This is Demetrius' song. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
That song's a banger.
I don't belong here. I don't belong here. That's the ending. That's
And
the
I
ending.
won't be
Right
because
there.
I've got to.
Just nailed it. Well, you got a call you got to go to?
I got to, yeah.
All right. You want to get into any Steve's real quick, or you want to just call it a week?
Yeah, so we were just talking about genres, so I had to get this one out. So this is a shocker. So at this point, if they said Ronald McDonald was leaving as the mascot of McDonald's to try his hand at some country music, I wouldn't even think twice because it seems like that's the popular thing to do.
Yeah,
so now country's going to welcome Nick Jonas and the Jonas Brothers into the country world.
Gotta love it. Pop stars going country.
Nick Jonas and the Jonas Brothers. Wow.
Yes, and secondly, they're going to be recording with Shay and Mooney of Dan and Shay, and also with Tommy. So look out, guys.
Look at Renee.
Dan and Shay are amazing. Dan and Shay are amazing.
Look at that.
They're so
Dan
good.
and Shay, I love Dan.
Like that was a concert. Like you were disappointed when it ended because the concert. They're so
Really?
good. They're so good together.
Jonas Brothers doing country. All right. What else?
Well, let's see.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Oh.
Yeah, that's all I got. I got it.
All right. He's got to go take a call. All right. Thank you, Steve. Real quick before we go, my favorite Jonas Brothers song, real quick,
is Nothing.
What? What are you talking about? This is my favorite Jonas Brothers song. My only issue with this song is that. Here we go. Let's play that.
One day when I came home at lunchtime, I heard a like to find out if it was one of those ratty boys that said with the nailers, Cal Peters, in a flash capacitor.
See, my problem with it is called Year 3000. My problem with the song is they said in the year 3000. Here we go. My only issue with the song is that I come from the year 3000. Not much has changed by live underwater. I would say living underwater is a big change. It's a big change.
They sound a lot like Green Day.
They're big into grunge rock.
Right. Yes. Yes. Very candy grunge.
No, they're always trying to get at it. All right. That is it. Steve Sleeves brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning Services. If you need your carpets clean, Coit is the only place to go. You know, most places they just focus on that surface with a quick clean that doesn't remove stubborn dirt and soil. And then when it dries, then all the stains are still there or they come back or whatever. So you need to call Coit because they have 100% satisfaction guarantee. They really get in there and make sure they get all the stains up, and it's to your satisfaction. And 30% off if you tell them you listen to the show and the radio station. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Good job. Good show, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.
He says I gotta stay here for 45 more minutes. Who? Me.